the the place, Red Hog, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, Groundhog.
Yeah. With the um, we're here to take out like the big ogre, the big orc or the hill giant.
Yeah,
That's like running the whole place.
the very fat hill giant that I believe it was Leon dubbed Jabba the Hutt last time.
Yeah. So yeah, we landed here and then we heard some like wailing in the other direction. So we went out to check that out. We found out it was some hill giant girl who lost her husband or something like that. She was also really hungry, so we fed her a bunch and now she's our friend. Um and then we continued our mission. We decided, oh, we'll just stealthily go through the caves. So we started doing that. Found some stuff, looked around, and then suddenly encountered like just an entire like crew of like everybody. Um, we maneuvered around that. I think like mainly went in just like disguising himself, pretending to be one of them. Um, I forget specifically to what end. I think freeing some of the captives, I believe.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
freeing the captives and sneaking by, and I'm trying to pretend you guys were my captives to get us in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that.
The hat of disguise came in very handy.
Yeah. I think I think at that point we used our hill giant friend as bait. I don't remember her name. I wrote it
Oh yeah,
down.
that was
Yeah,
horrible.
Moog.
That was very morally questionable.
She'll be all right.
Well,
She'll be okay.
She'll be fine.
yeah. She just kind of burst in and started eating, and then like eating and crying, basically.
Oh yeah, before that, like before all of that, like we were like escaping from the temple. And we got sent an airship before this like giant like monster of some sort was about to kill everybody. But then like I'm pretty sure Harsnag sacrificed himself to let us leave.
Yes.
Like
It
there's
looked
a very
like
good chance he's not alive.
it certainly looked that way when you left. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we boarded the ship and then like they told us that an ancient like red dragon named Klaus set us after, and we were like kind of sus about it, but we got a free airship, so we just stopped caring. And then we took down some griffins or whatever the fuck they were. And then we befriended Moog. That's her name, Moog. Who's looking
Yes.
for her husband Herc. And then yeah, all what I said before, out of order. And then we used her as bait, Lamau. And then we used that as a distraction to like get in further. I think into here, I think is what we is where
Yes.
we like went directly after that.
Yes.
And there were some people. There was like a giant here and like a henchman here that we then fought and beat up.
Yeah.
I think that's all I remember.
And on this side of the door, or the entryway, perhaps more,
Yeah.
there are two male hill giants who are dragging Moog this way. It's not going very quickly because Moog, you can hear her. She's still like crying, and you can hear her husband trying to comfort her. And
Yeah.
it seems like they are moving a bit at a snail's pace.
Things like pointing up the ladder, guys. We did it. Get the ladder. We don't have to go all the way around now. We can go. And in the middle of that, he stops and he looks down at his hands, and I mean his armor is doing his normal sparking that it normally does, but he notices he's like, I feel stronger. And he looks over at Gambit. He looks over at Gambit. He looks over the rest of you guys. You know that trick he does where the lightning bolt shoots out of his fingers? I think I can do that now.
Oh my! Try to be responsible with that.
I remember I'm the one that has the intelligence here. Yes.
Yes.
I will make a concerted effort not to hit my allies with it. Yes.
Yeah, but we'll just say like, ugh, that's harder than it sounds like with this group.
I mean, it's not very hard to have some sympathy, but I guess I wouldn't expect that much from a drow. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. Anyway, who wants to go up the ladder, and what is your strategy for going up it? Are you just like going up it? Are you being stealthy?
Well, Ing is still disguised.
Yeah.
He still
Okay.
looks like the oh geez.
Bugbear?
Bugbears, yes, thank you. My head wanted to say bullywugs. I'm like, no, those are frogs. Those are frogs. But yes, bugbears.
God, guys.
So I guess
Walk across water.
as the bugbear, he'll kind of like stick his head up. He'll kind of climb up the ladder quietly, not like, stomping up, but he'll just kind of stick his head up and look up.
Sounds good. One thing to note about this ladder, you can definitely climb it, but since it's sized for giants, it is essentially difficult terrain and it takes you extra time.
Gotcha. And I will send
It doesn't-
Alcubierre up ahead of me as well.
Okay. It doesn't matter right now because you're not in initiative, but just an FYI. Okay, I'll go ahead and put Alcubierre on this map. So this is where it comes up. It appears that this is some kind of empty larder. There's blood on the floor and meat hooks on the walls.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
You can hear some noises. I'll say that Alcubierre can hear them. They're talking. There's some goblins around the corner. They're making... I don't know if Ing or Alcubierre speaks Goblin. I don't suppose not, but they sound excited. They're kind of like hacking away, like chop chop.
I do.
I do see a pig on the table.
Yeah.
Alcubierre's passive stealth is 18. Did you want me to roll as he flies through the room?
No, with that high of passive stealth, considering what the enemies in here are like, I'm not going to make you roll.
Okay.
So he sees some goblins. They are right now kind of like almost dancing, almost giddy. They have this poor halfling tied up between them, and they seem to be struggling with him a little bit, trying to get him on some kind of spit to put him over a fire.
God.
Oh, okay. So Ing hears it from Alcubierre's kind of telling him what's going on, and Ing he's kind of up the ladder. He looks down at everyone. So there's like 6 goblins up there, and they may be cooking a half elf.
Oh dear.
Or about to cook a half elf.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't think goblins would be much of a trouble though. Would you like me to go up there and try to talk? I mean, I have no idea, guys, but I would like think that a bugbear might be on higher hierarchy in this thing than goblins. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I can push them around a little.
I'll be perfectly honest. I don't really have that much sympathy for goblins who try to take the lives of others.
We ran into some before, and then some people wanted to hurt the goblin children, and we kind of... It was a very touchy situation. Yeah. Not to get into too many details, but we'd rather not necessarily hurt goblins if we don't have to. But they aren't children, so they are full grown, so I think we'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I definitely wouldn't hurt any children, regardless of the race.
So shall I go up?
And I'll follow behind if he does.
Okay, so Ing comes up the ladder.
Yeah, and he does let them know that you guys can come up to this room. They can't see you unless you go around the corner if they, if you go up quietly.
Yeah. Oh, you can get a drink or cook.
I'm going to say that the released prisoners are following you. I just don't want to put them on the map right now.
Ing's like, is that a good idea? Should they stay downstairs? Should they be following us around? Maybe they should try to get out. I don't know. It seems... Well, they really can't go past the giants the other way. I guess they have nowhere else to go.
So they come up and they just kind of huddle in this corner together, being very quiet.
You just stay right there. You'll be safe. We got this.
Ing comes in kind of boldly as a bugbear. What's going on here?
One of the goblins like, what you doing here? We are the cook. We cook good. Everyone like our cook. And point to the halfling and say, fresh meat. Good day. And then
Why,
they
there's
kind of like,
perfectly good pig on table. Why cook halfling?
fresh. Fresh is better. And the halfling is just
What?
like trying to squirm away, like. And this one says in Goblin. I don't know if Ing speaks Goblin.
No, he
but
doesn't speak Goblin.
He's like yelling, "Stay still!" And the other one like slaps the halfling, trying to get him to stop struggling.
He sniffs the pig. Pig fresh!
Need more food. Always more. More better.
Did Boss Lady say okay? This maybe be important person for Boss Lady.
Boss Lady always want more food. She want halfling later?
You know, ask Boss Lady. Shame.
Don't want to get too close. She's always hungry.
Perhaps me should ask. Give me halfling. Halfling be put in storage until time.
Okay, they look very disappointed, but they kind of like let out a heavy sigh and toss him at your feet. He is like bound and gagged, but you know he is struggling.
Come on, silly halfling. Come with me. Me put you in storage. And it's like I kind of drag him. I don't even like pretend to help him up. I pretend to, look rough with him.
Yeah.
And then I bring him over here by everybody else.
That was very well handled. I'll hand that to you.
I lift up the cap. I'm not really a bugbear, so relax. Don't yell when we take off.
Struggling, and he looks at you with wide eyes. He's just quiet for a moment. You drag him back.
Yeah.
Yes. And he points to the other prisoners, quietly. Okay, stay with them. We'll handle the rest. Don't make any noises. Don't do anything crazy.
He whispers to you, it's okay if I take some sheep on the way out, isn't it? They stole all my sheep. If I leave without sheep, I might as well be dead. I won't be able to make a living.
Okay, let's worry about getting you out of here in one piece before we worry about sheep right now.
I'm sure there are other sheep in the world, are there not?
I must have some sheep. Otherwise, I'm leaving here with less than nothing.
Oh, how much can sheep be? A couple silver pieces?
All my money was tied up in my flock, and they stole both me and my sheep and brought us here.
Ing hands him
sheep
10
back.
gold pieces.
He stares at them and he's like, well...
That should buy you an entire flock and more.
Well, yes, but I can't leave Fleora.
Who?
Heavy sigh. And who is Fleora?
Fleora is my favorite sheep. I've had her since I became a shepherd. She's my lucky sheep.
Oh, my
dear.
goodness. Okay, we will worry about Fleora later. Let us make sure we get this giant situation taken care of first, okay?
Okay, I can wait quietly in the corner, but I really want Fleora.
Ing kind of gets really close to him in his full 7-foot stance and looks down at the half-elf, smiling. And he's like, it wasn't a request. I'm telling you to be quiet.
Okay, he sits down and
he
he makes the gesture of locking his lips.
And I pat him on the head. Okay, so these goblins not very bright, guys. They let me take them. There's 6 of them. We could fight them, but that could make noise. Or I could pretend that you guys are more possible food for Boss Lady, and I must take you to see her to see what they want done with you. What do you think?
Well, considering all of our options, that actually doesn't sound too bad.
I pull out my rope. Tie your hands loosely, enough to get you guys out, to get yourselves out if you need to. And just put it all together in one string, and I will drag you guys all along.
Oh, you're going to tie me up?
No. Ing hands you the rope. I said, tie your hands loosely so you can get yourself out when need be, but make it look realistic, and I will pull you guys along like a train of prisoners with me.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So there's one correct way and one weird way to do this.
That's why I handed you the rope. I am not doing it for you. I don't
appreciate
know
that.
you. I don't know you well enough yet.
Very much appreciate that. I'll just like do his best at tying a knot. I'm the one. Wow.
Everyone else good with this? Krios, I know, is not here. Murdoch.
Yes, Krios is just, he kind of glares. He doesn't like being tied up, but he just kind of goes along with it.
All right, so let's try this. Just be prepared in case they get stupid. We may have to fight our way out of here.
Okay, so I get something confirmed real quick. So, as you guys are, doing that and all that, you guys will begin hearing bones popping.
Mhm.
And then, as you likely turn to, investigate what the heck, sounds of bones popping, you go see Murdoch shifting, fur ripping out of his skin as he slowly shifts and takes on a form of a bugbear we had previously met.
That is.
So,
Ing starts walking around in circles. That is fascinating. That is absolutely fascinating. Two of us is even better.
Would this do as a disguise?
Oh, far better than mine. And he kind of waves really quickly, and you can kind of see it's an illusion, like a hologram. So yes, way better than mine.
Okay.
Try not to do this.
Right.
Because it feels really weird.
And we start making our way through. At first, I say nothing. I'm carrying them like prisoners. Just I think acting like goblins may be too stupid to realize what's happening, and just continue on.
They look at you, and one of them like very visibly licks his lips, like in hunger. But they had just talked to you, so they feel like, you're here for food business. So they aren't talking to you right now. They're just kind of excitedly chopping meat.
Yeah, Ing kind of gives him a scowl and kind of one of those moves, like don't even think about it.
Nod.
Okay. So, party, I'll go ahead and transport you when you get to the edge of the map. I'll just.
And I do tell everyone else, in case if anyone wants to perhaps prepare anything, a hold in action.
You know what? That might be a decent idea. I guess I'll just hold a shield of faith on. I'll hold it on Krios. They'll probably be like frontlining.
Remember spells. If you hold actions on spells, you
they
lose
fizzle
this.
after 6
Yeah, fizzle. Okay.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold a crossbow shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I know that you're kind of holding the rope, or you look restrained. It's sort of like an illusion. I'm assuming that it's slip knots or something, or just not tied very tightly. Is that correct?
Yeah. Like it's tied, but it's an easy slip out knot where they can just pull out of it.
Yeah, ideally.
Okay, so you push through this essentially curtain, and you don't end up that far into the room yet. This is where you come out. You can see that right now there's one giant that is tossing bits of food into this giant's mouth. She's making loud slurping noises as she grabs bits that fall down onto her ample stomach and putting them into her mouth. The cart that she sits on is partially crushed, but it does look like it works.
Gotcha. Ing kind of looks back at everyone. I kind of may have an idea to slim out the giants here, but you may want to be prepared in case it doesn't work.
I'll follow your lead.
And I kind of pull everyone. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
As you come in, one of the quote husbands regards you and is making eye contact with you. Ing, pretty clearly waiting for your report, or what are you doing here kind of thing.
Yeah. So he looks back, he holds rope. Have prisoners to show boss lady, but bigger problem downstairs. Moog causing ruckus. Moog's husband needs help. You know how Moog get. Need more giants down there to help Moog.
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion. I'm calling this DC 10. The hill giants are, as you know, very dumb.
Yep. That's why I don't mind. That's why I don't mind like taking the lead in this one.
Yeah, like I don't know if his persuasion is that great. I think I can like help.
And
like,
-1.
by-
Yeah.
Just like by looking like scornful in a way that makes me more believable as a prisoner.
Sure. Like the prisoners behind you all kind of pitch in, looking particularly forlorn-ing, helping you with your disguise.
Okay. Oh, do you want me to roll with advantage then?
Yes.
Okay. We'll roll a second one.
Okay,
There you go.
there we go.
Okay, he says, Moog is annoying. He starts moving past you. It's like, boss lady hungry, show prisoners. And then he moves out of the room.
Oh, we got rid of one. Should we try the same thing with another one? They may be kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, you like just walk up to him and like just like tell him
Yes.
it's happening. Yeah.
You saw other hill giant go. They need help with Moog. You must go downstairs.
How many help with Moog?
As many possible. It's Moog. You know how she get.
This one seems to be more hesitant, since he already knows. He can't count very well, but he already knows that there's like several helping with Moog. Go ahead and roll persuasion. It is a higher DC though this time. I'm going to call it DC 13.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get that far.
He's like, boss lady, need more food, need husbands here.
What was that Mook's husband name again?
Hruk.
So Murdoch is this is not just Mook. Harok is also turning. So it's two people down there. More muscle is why it's needed.
You can see like his eyes go glassy as you can see him trying to do the calculus in his head of like how many people are needed for Moog plus Hruk, which you would think would be like 2 + 2 = 4, but it's like the gears in his head are kind of stuck, and he's eventually like, okay, I help, and he heads downstairs.
All right.
Where is it? Here it is. So there you go. So yeah. He heads downstairs, and Ing looks at back and like, good job. Very good job indeed. Oh, by the way, DM, there is another Alcubierre here from last time. You can get rid of that one.
Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, right now you have come far enough into the room that Moog is staring at you. And she's like licking her lips and her fingers, but it's pretty clear that she's going to address you as soon as she has finished this round of gorging herself.
And he looks back at everyone else. So I got us in here. That's where I run out of ideas. Anyone else have any?
Well, you think we could take them?
Probably, but I mean, we do have 3 big ones and a couple small ones. Are these also
They're
giants or ogres? Okay,
they're ogres. Also, since you're in the room and looking
and a bunch of
around,
goblins up here.
you
Yeah,
see some goblins. Yeah.
yeah,
The goblin appear to be archers.
yeah. I pretty much figured that, especially being up there.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, could we probably? Will it be harrowing? Most likely.
We could
Yeah.
turn. What if we could turn the?
I mean,
big ones?
there will be 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be 6 of them raining hell down upon us. Even though they're goblins, they will be shooting arrows at us the entire time from up there, and they are quite high up.
What if we would turn them against her?
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
What's your plan?
That she plans to eat them at some point. That Mook is here to save them, to be the rightful queen.
Or that just tell them that how many of them there are versus her, and then like why even bother following her orders when they can just have food themselves. That kind of thing.
That she
Yeah,
plans
if anybody wants to, you can roll history just to see what you know about hill giants generally.
Yeah, I'll do that.
not my strong suit.
Before.
Like I said, not my strong suit.
Okay, so Murdoch, you just know like basically what Ian has told you, and
The
that's
giants.
it. Yeah.
The giants.
Aelin and Ing, you know that the thing about hill giants is they have this thing where they believe whoever is biggest, like literally biggest, is the strongest. And since hill giants admire strength and almost nothing else, they feel a need to serve whoever is the biggest, which in their
Nope.
mind means
I have an idea. Okay, the hill giants, technically, what size are they as far as mechanics go? Are they large?
They're huge.
Huge.
Hmm.
Okay, because if Krios gets big, I can cast enlarge on him and double him up bigger than that.
Goddamn.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which would make him on par, huge with them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same as us.
Yeah, be around the same size as
Yeah.
However, you would still need some convincing for them to follow someone who's not a hill giant.
Give them free healthcare.
A duel of strength.
Well, I do have another idea. That now the thing is, these spells are short lived, but I could toss Krios my hat, let him turn into a hill giant, and then he can grow and then enlarge him. A lot happening there. But I think we would have to get into an engagement with them first and let them see the big giant. Like come in storming in.
Or we can play off that he's a giant with magic.
You see what I'm saying? We could back up in the corner over here. Maybe go back out before she notices us.
Well, she has noticed you. She just hasn't
yes.
started talking to you yet.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, we could tell Krios. We could do it quite quickly. They are stupid, but yes. I don't know. Perhaps it might work. If you give him my hat, let him look like a hill giant, he can get big, rage out, and then I can enlarge him, and then he can challenge as big boss.
I also know that this place seems somewhat flammable. Just as another option.
The
Oh,
thing
Lord.
about this place is it's not as flammable as it might seem because it
Okay.
is built a bit like a beaver's dam. It's, has the river kind of flowing through parts of it.
Mm.
And just because of all of the mist and stuff, everything seems to be a bit damp.
Damn. But yeah, okay.
So you guys tell me what else you want to do.
And the giant plan seems like the most solid thing we have so far.
Yep.
In
Let
beginning
Krios get big.
Mm-hmm.
Become new giant leader.
Okay, party, it sounds like you're going to back up into the corner and give this a try.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
So,
Murdoch has
Krios-
a +4 to deception, so he could be like a mini spokesperson.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try and act the role of a
And again, I say everyone, when we do this, we charge in as in battle. Not even any pretense. No, this guy come in with Krios being this large ogre challenge or large giant and challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So in
you
other
all
words, we'd
back
be
up.
heading into fight.
Yep.
Okay, yes, and it kind of have to be that way because, as you know, Krios gets big when he rages, and
Right.
rage has some very particular conditions to keep going.
Right. I'm also thinking about that these things last for 1 minute too, as far as my spell and stuff like that. So I'd rather have it during initiative and combat than not.
Okay.
What if we just like poisoned him? So it just takes damage every so often.
I'm going to go ahead and make Krios' token big now, just in preparation.
Yeah.
I know that he hasn't raged, and the thing hasn't been cast yet.
So it's
Which I can do.
Okay, so that's the plan. You decide to come in, guns ablazing, and essentially challenge Chief Guh for her position.
Yep.
And you give Krios the Hat of Disguise so that he looks like a hill giant.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm clicking my spell and nothing's happening.
That's weird.
Hmm.
I do not understand why that would be.
Yeah, like
I can equip the book.
okay, mending works. Okay, there's enlarge reduce. But it's like when I have him targeted, it wasn't working. There we go. No, it's not. No, it doesn't work. If I target him, it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll initiative for the...
Maybe it's something where it's shut off to like it doesn't do it with allies or something.
Yeah, that could be.
And he can fail the Constitution, obviously.
Yeah.
A lot of dice.
Yeah.
Like a decent amount.
Okay, I'll also roll for Krios since he's not here yet. Okay, so we'll begin combat. However, nothing really happens till it gets around to one of your turns. The Den Goblins are just... They stare at this. In their minds, they just saw a giant hill giant come in, and a bunch of people looking sort of like prisoners and a couple of bugbears. So right now, since you're not hostile, they're just kind of like, what's going on? And then it's Bindle's turn.
All right.
I'm glad Krios is at the top too. He can walk in and do his shit and say, I'm taking over.
I didn't know was one to like attack just yet. So I'm just gonna throw a level whatchamacallit, a healing word at Chaos. Second level.
Okay, he heals for 8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Bindle.
Okay. Krios comes in and yells in Giant, since Krios speaks Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Chief Guh, I am here to challenge you for position of Chief. Hill Giants deserve strong leader. And what is his movement? Walk, so 45. I'll say he can get here. He's kind of going around this pole. And he is going to, I think, just hit the ogre to demonstrate his strength.
Yeah.
So he is going to take out his battle axe and swing. And a 22 is going to hit this guy for 7 damage. He's going to use Elemental Cleaver for an additional 2. And then he's going to do it again.
Mm-hmm. So,
Nat point.
nice.
Okay, so another 14. Another Elemental Cleave. And this guy is looking wounded now. He's still up, though.
All right.
This Den Goblin, seeing what's going on, it was looking between Ga and Krios, and you see like some hesitation, and then he throws something. You're not exactly sure what it is. It looks like brown, maybe mud at Krios.
Oh,
Oh.
Krios, however, does not get hit, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, he is... I don't know what his armor class is, but I'm pretty sure it must be incorrect on his sheet right now, because I remember it being like 13 or something. Okay, I guess it does
Yeah.
hit for 1, but then it's halved. So then it is 0, but he does still have to make a Constitution save. Which I managed to roll bad enough that he didn't save, so he's becoming poisoned for 1 round, or until the end of his next turn.
Well.
Okay, Aelin.
All right. I think. Look at everybody. Okay, yeah, this is.
take out the goblins.
Take on the goblins. Okay. I was considering doing a heal, but that's probably a better idea. I will aim a shot at this goblin right here.
They should die
Okay.
pretty quickly.
17 definitely hits for 5 damage. Yeah, it looks a bit injured.
All right. And it's just like as an aside, I'm gonna be up on my broom a little bit. Still trying to be somewhat inconspicuous, but just up in the air.
So like maybe 5 feet.
Yeah, sure. That's probably gonna be. I don't think I have a good bonus. Just 1 second. Oh, yeah, I do want to do a Shield of Faith on. I'll throw a Shield of Faith on Kraus. That's it.
Then we move on to Ing.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I hope you're prepared. Okay. So Ing's gonna hop out here. You see, seen him doing these hand gestures that you've never seen him do before. Very alluring, and you see these colors start to appear.
Oh.
And that's a concentration spell, so I can't do that because then Krios will turn small. Damn, can't do it. Okay,
Yeah,
scratch
go
that.
ahead and give yourself the spell slot back.
Yeah. Can't do that. I wanted to do hypnotic pattern so bad. All right. So what we will do then is, I guess, you know what? Fuck it. We'll haste Krios.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
still not
haste
letting me do
also-
anything. Oh yeah, haste is also no. It's not concentration, is it? Yes,
I
it is
thought it
concentration. Motherfucker. It's concentration. Yep. I gotta get used to these concentration spells. All right, so then we're gonna have to do a.
Now you know my pain.
Yeah. Trying to remember how much I moved. I was right here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we'll go there, and we'll just do we'll do a gambit. We'll cast lightning bolt.
Oh yeah. Damn. Nice.
Okay, they definitely both fail at taking the full 27 damage
Damn.
as they groan, and you can see that they just appear to stare at you like one of them says, "Ugh, food hurt."
Good.
I'm aware you still look like a bugbear, but that was.
Well,
his
no, I
idea.
don't, because I gave the hat to Krios, so I
Right.
don't. I look
Okay,
like I look
sorry.
like myself now. That's fine.
Then
And
it makes
then
more sense.
yeah, bonus action. Alcubia is gonna magic stone the goblin that Aelin was fighting.
Okay, sounds good.
Let me see. Yeah, I keep getting a bunch of different errors. Okay, all I have targeted is the goblin. Check
Midi
permission to
has-
use item on his document. Yeah. Oh, maybe because I don't have myself figured out. Let me try it again. Yeah, it's not letting me cast it.
That is weird.
Yeah, I click it and it's just not doing anything. It's anytime I target, like the template worked, but anytime I target someone, I click the button, it just doesn't do anything.
I don't know. Maybe MIDI is having a bit of an issue. I know that they were getting prepared to
Let
for the
me-
big update.
Yeah. Let me refresh just to make sure that it's not me. So I'll refresh and try again. And you didn't update the 4.0, right? You're still on 3.1.
Correct.
for
I did
D&D?
not update. I did
Okay.
not want MIDI to choke.
Yeah, no. 4.0 ain't for a while. Don't even touch that one.
Yeah.
Let it just hang there. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if it lets me cast it now. Yeah, no, it's not letting me cast it.
That is
I click it,
weird.
doesn't do anything.
Okay. Is it because it's not prepared?
Oh, maybe.
I just hit it to be prepared. Maybe that helps.
We'll see. Well, I mean, when I was doing the other one, that wasn't working here. But let's try now that it's prepared. Shouldn't be. No, still not doing anything.
I think I can probably roll it from your sheet. I don't have anything targeted. I mean, I can roll it from your sheet, but I don't have targets, like I said. Yeah, I'm not counting this one. I'm just seeing if it. Yeah. So what I did was I cast it, then I targeted, and then it is doing the comparison correctly for the armor class.
So you cast the spell and then targeted?
Yeah. Although then I roll the attack afterwards, so I don't know.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let me do that
that-
without. Yeah.
That worked. You do 9 damage. She's looking badly injured now.
All right, and yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Ing swooping in to try to take out these garbage-throwing little guys. This Den Ogre kind of realizes that there's a ruckus and looks over and starts moving. Its speed is fairly fast, but it dashes in to about here. And then this den goblin up here, how close is it to Krios? Okay, it also targets Krios with the short bow this time.
Miss.
Missing
Ha.
badly.
Hard miss.
Yeah, I like to think Maple made it happen.
Yep.
And then we are going to move on to one of the hill giants. This hill giant is like, ugh. Looks at the boss lady. Boss lady glares at him. He's like, flinches slightly, and he's like, comes in and is like, okay. He takes a couple of swings at Krios. I'm going to make these with disadvantage because he is feeling unsure about who to obey. So Krios takes 10 damage from the first hit. And then we see about the second hit. She attacks again. This time missing. You see it bouncing off of the Shield of Fate that Aelin put up.
Fantastic.
So then it is Chief Gau's turn. And she looks around, and you hear her yell out, "Ugh, move me closer." And it's basically part of her multi-attack. You see this ogre and this ogre that are nearby. They start taking the cart and shifting it so that it moves her closer to Krios.
Jabba the Hutt over here.
Yeah, Krios gets an attack of opportunity on one of them. Unfortunately, with disadvantage. Misses, unfortunately.
Pain.
Chief Ga attempts to hit Krios. Just takes out her club and attempts to smack him on the head.
A lot of nat ones today.
It does not work
I'm fine
at
with that.
all. And then, she leans back, putting her arms on both of her side, kind of pressing on her very large stomach, and she lets out a large belch.
Mm-hmm.
I love how it's not spelled right. It's spelled Bletch.
Yeah.
Oh, Murdoch.
Okay, so Krios fails this, so he takes the full 17 poison damage. And he can't be poisoned twice, so that's an upside, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, question. As far as him challenging, are the other giants going to sway their opinion at any point? Anything need to be done to see if the other giants would switch sides to support Krios?
They might if he starts getting good hits in on the chief.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And being his rage plus my enlarge, does that mean he gets 2d4 on his damage?
I think for his bigger size, he actually doesn't get more damage for it, but for the enlarge, he definitely does.
Okay.
It's now Gambit's turn. Gambit comes over and he looks over at Ing and is like, no, see how this is how the master does it.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, hit Krios while you're at it.
It's not my fault if he's standing in my way.
Exactly.
Is it possible for you to be any more insufferable?
He just shrugs as you say that. Like, sure, you all complain until you need me. I'm going to say that he could have gotten this other ogre too. I'm going to roll a dexterity save him. Okay, so the only one that saves is the hill giant, as the others take full damage.
Nice. That's some pretty decent damage.
This ogre right here is looking near death. Chief Ga is still in good condition. This one's looking wounded, and this one's looking wounded.
You said this one was near death?
Yes.
Oh.
Krios had hit it before, too.
Alright.
Okay, then this den goblin starts to move, kind of dashing over to get a better shot at all of you. And then it's Murdoch's turn, but Wolf is not here. I'm
man.
just going to ask, are you coming back? I'm assuming this is like an internet thing.
Yeah.
We're going to hold off on Murdoch for now, especially because I honestly don't really know how to play a monk very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holds
this
action.
yes.
Mhm.
This Den Ogre is going to move slightly and is going to take out a javelin and is going to aim it at 1 Krios, 2 Ing, and I think you're far enough away it's with disadvantage. It is. Oops, meant to roll a d2 first. So it lands on
Bring it.
Ing, he takes aim,
Nope.
missing quite badly. He is indeed a sad Den Ogre.
Yeah. Bad.
This hill giant is going to move and is like, ugh, you all in way.
Right.
Comes this way around the hole. They do seem to be avoiding stepping on these boards. Even as dumb as they are, they seem to understand that these boards won't hold their weight. And then he takes aim with his sling. And let's see, yeah. Gambit is just a little too far away. So 1 Krios, 2 Ing. Takes aim at Krios with the sling. Hitting him for 8 damage.
Can I ask if our Jabba the Hutt person here is humanoid?
She is not. She's considered
Okay.
to be a giant type.
Okay,
Aelin
gotcha.
would know that with the very good history check she had.
Okay.
Or he had.
I
You keep
didn't
getting
know.
me to do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, you switch between two, and Aelid is also very non-binary looking. So
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. This one, let's see who it could hit. So I'm going to say 1 Aelin, 2 Murdoch, 3 Bendel.
Oh, you have a problem with me.
Apparently, you see it pick up something from what looks to be a trash pile
Oh,
in
no.
the corner and
Oh god.
throws it at you.
Come on, man.
Hitting you square in the face for 6 poison damage.
I hate that.
And then make a Constitution saving throw.
Christ. I need a fucking, like, spiritual saving throw, too. Okay.
Good news, you aren't poisoned, even though you got a mouthful of, I'm going to say, rotten lettuce and tomato.
Okay. I can handle that.
Okay, and then your concentration check for Shield of Faith.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, you make it easily. This Den Ogre is, I'm going to say, moves down, having been hit hard by Gambit,
Oh, man.
and attempts to hit Gambit. Hitting for 11 damage, and then swinging again for another 13. And yes, Wolf just confirmed to me that his internet went down. We'll give
Oof.
him a couple minutes to try to get it rebooted. It sounds like he's resetting his router.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
This ogre is going to dash forward. Around the hole.
Perfect. Thank you.
Come on. There we go. And then back up to the top of the round with the Den Goblin. But if you like, I can have Murdoch do something in the meantime. He, I think, said he got the ability to run up walls from some feature. He also
Yeah,
has
he does
winged
have that.
boots. So he is.
There's actually a monk feature at certain levels that allows him to go vertically up walls too.
Okay. But he is just going to use his winged boots and stuff to get right up here. And he's not having any of this nonsense with this Den Goblin. And I'm assuming he gets at least 2 attacks, and then more with key points if he wants them.
Yeah, I would say this balcony with goblins is custom made for a monk. He could just run across here and just start popping them all, one after another.
Oh yeah.
He's going to attack this goblin for 5 damage, which is enough. This one dies. I'm sure that he would say something excellent if only his internet hadn't gone out.
Yeah.
And then I think he's going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind to basically dash over here. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with monks, but I think that's something they can do.
Yeah, tracks.
Yeah.
And then he's going to make his next strike against this one. Fortunately, not hitting this time. And I'm trying to find where... Okay, here's where the key points are marked. Okay, I hope he doesn't mind that I spent one of his key points.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, this Den Goblin is going to start dashing towards Murdoch, and then it's Bindle's turn.
Alright, Bindle's gonna try to take out this goblin as revenge for hitting Gambit. To be versatile.
Okay.
Versatile's worse.
So this is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Seems like a good... Oh,
Ugh.
well, never mind then. Yeah, Bindle tries.
Bindle tried.
Bindle tries. Anything else from Bindle?
Let's see. Bless is an action, so... Oh, no, Healing Word is a bonus action. Yeah, I'll throw a Healing Word at Gambit. Can't, otherwise he'll definitely go down.
Okay, Gambit heals for 8.
Alright, that's Bindle.
Okay, it's Krios's go. Krios is going to attempt to hit this ugly Jabba the Hutt creature, hoping to do some good damage so that he can start swaying everyone that, that he is the true leader. 12, I believe, actually hits. She is so big and so slow that she's not hard to hit.
Yeah.
So it does first 8 damage, and then it does the extra d6 and the extra d4. Oops. I'll have to subtract some off this. So that is an extra 9 damage. And then tries to hit her again. oops, meant to be with disadvantage. Still hits. Normal. Plus another d6 and d4. So that's 13 plus 8, another 21. And he yells out, I am the true leader. Fear me.
Oh man.
And Chief Ga's like, listen.
Nah, man.
Okay. Aelin.
All right. I'm gonna throw out. Actually, I'm curious how. Can I gauge how like heavy these ogres, not ogres, but these orcs are, or they are ogres? But yeah.
The ogres?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much they weigh. Probably like at least 400 pounds. I'm double checking.
I have a feeling Aylin's thinking what I was. Would they break the planks? Is I think what Aylin's thinking.
They are 600 pounds.
Okay, that's probably too heavy then. Okay, I'll just go with my ritual pet.
Oh yay! I'm so happy that Leon is here.
Yeah.
Yay!
Leon,
Oh, by the way,
you're
Leon, you're fucking huge right now. Just so you know, you're an ogre, you're a hill giant, and huge. You use your rage, and I cast enlarge on you, and you have my head of disguise on.
Yeah, you're challenging Jabba the Hutt for her leadership position, essentially.
And how's that going so far?
Pretty good.
Yeah, decent. You're at like half health. She is a bit above half, but you entered this fight just a bit wounded. So yeah, so far, pretty decent.
Oh, okay. Does this not have to be centered on myself? Or can I just like? I thought it did.
No.
The point of your choice.
Yep. Just saw that. Okay. Me target all y'all. I can't reach Murdoch. They're on their own.
Oh, nice healing.
Yeah.
Woo.
Nice. I guess myself too. I would have caught myself.
Yeah. Go ahead and apply it to yourself as well.
That's what happens when we have an actual healer that's not Bindle.
Right.
Bindle just kind of hangs his head, knowing that he.
Oh, we didn't mean it that way, Bindle. Good boy. Good. You did a very good boy.
He perks up again.
Yeah. That's actually I'll throw a spiritual weapon out there. Why not? Okay, it does nothing fantastic. Yeah, something happened. I don't know what.
What happened?
I don't think you can do spiritual weapon because it's a leveled spell along with mass cure wounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind then. That's my turn.
Murdoch's back. Yay.
Yeah. Just to let you know, Wolf, I did do a round as Murdoch for you. Murdoch essentially ran up the wall and started beating on the goblins.
Should be.
Okay. Anything else, Aelin?
No, that's it.
Okay, I sense that there's some big maneuver Ing wishes to do.
No, there was. It was better when you kept the ogre over here, but then you decided to move him back one.
For no tactical reason.
So, no technical reason at all.
That was honestly because this was where I originally intended to move him, and
unless you see, if I'm standing here and I do something that pushes them 10 feet, if you will say they both push into here, I'm fine with that.
Okay, sorry, Lunga. It wasn't purposely trying to mess up your spell.
Yeah. It's all right. I get it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we know. Shit happens, man. Alrighty. So, he's just gonna start punching.
Okay.
Fuck this guy in particular. Again, I gotta do it without targeting him, apparently.
Okay, 22 will definitely hit for 10 damage.
I gotta untarget him. I'm just not gonna target him, period. That's all.
Ardent.
Okay, that hits for another 15.
Fair bet.
Okay. Now Cuvier is gonna come flying in, and we're gonna do a little magic stone on this guy too. Actually, hold on, let me use actual spark on him as well.
Okay.
So now it does 4 force damage. That we're level 9.
Let me go ahead and fix that. Another 1. There we go.
Okay. And now Cuvier will do his magic stone. Yeah, 20, baby.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Doing another 7.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. This Den Ogre here, you just engaged it in combat, Ing, so
Yeah.
kind of just the way it goes. It turns
That's cool.
towards you, and it decides to multi-attack you with its great club. Swinging on you, trying to squash you, saying, food hurt.
Okay, cool.
Hitting.
Repulsion shield. 15 feet. Fall into the ground. Fall into the hole, buddy.
Okay, he falls into the hole, and he is essentially out of this combat. I guess
Yep.
I'll go ahead and roll just to see if he survives. It's possible. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have my
60 feet down.
temp hit points.
Okay.
So 16. It was 16 you hit me for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so minus
Just to
9
let
hit
you know,
points.
You hear some very loud groaning from down within the hole. You're pretty sure he lived, barely.
And then minus 7 of my regular hit points. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to remove him from combat tracker.
So yeah, he goes to hit me. Hit me. Poof, and Ing just he has his one arm, his arm is in his shield, and he puts his other hand behind his arm and just poof, hits him with it, knocks him in the hole, and then he looks down and he waves as he falls. Oh, I gotta do my concentration check.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Krios shrinks down a little bit as he is no longer under the effects of enlarge reduce.
It's okay. You can still do good.
Yeah, and the other ones look at him confused, like, this one yells out, "Why you get smaller?" And Chief Ga is like, "Must be my might." You know, which doesn't really make any sense, but that's a...
Bad eyesight!
Yeah, this one attacks Murdoch just with the scimitar.
Which we lost Murdoch again. I guess his internet is still having issues.
Yeah. This hill giant moves forward a bit. And you see him take out his sling.
I'm back.
And I'm not sure who's in range. Pretty much just you, Ing, so sorry if you feel picked on.
No.
He's going to attempt to hit you with the rock.
He's not going to do it. Wait.
He misses this
Oh, yeah, no.
time.
Misses. Yep.
This one turns to Krios and attempts to hit him with the great club. Is like, ugh, you small.
That's a page in my head. Well, I guess we're fighting these guys for real now.
Yeah, Krios takes half damage because he's still raging. And then the giant attempts to hit him again. Missing badly. Like, ugh, you move around. Then it's Chief Ga's turn. She is going to multi-attack again. Attempting first to hit Krios with her great club. Hitting for 23 damage, but halved, so 11 damage. And then she, again, you see her kind of hitting her stomach with her elbows a little bit, and she lets out another great big burp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Krios, unfortunately, okay, so Krios had a 16. Krios did save, so he takes half damage and is not poisoned.
All right.
Sorry.
Gross.
Come on, there we go. Anyway, moving on, she's just like, ugh, you know, lead tribe, I leave tribe. And then it's Gambit's turn. I think Gambit is looking at how wounded this one is and is like, I can take him.
Yeah.
And lets out another lightning bolt.
Always picking the low hanging fruit, I see.
Again, managing to miss Krios. Okay, so yeah, both of them fail, and
Yeah.
this one dies.
Yep.
Chiefka says, you know fair, as she looks wounded.
All right.
Okay, then this den goblin is again moving down. About here. Let's see how far away. So 1 Aelin, 2 Bendel, 3 Gambit. Goes after Bendel, this time
Okay.
grabbing something from the back of its really tattered shorts and throwing it at Bendel.
Hopefully that was just a piece of mud it found off the ground.
But I believe this misses Bendel.
Okay.
Then it is Murdoch's turn, which I'm going to see if he can get back on. So I'm, again, just kind of going to wait till the end of the round. This Den Ogre is going to, it's just going to throw a javelin at Ing. Probably not too successfully, but we shall see. Oh, that should have been.
Oh man, okay.
I think he needed to move forward one, otherwise it'd be with disadvantage. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, retroactive. It's okay. I get it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So 10 damage, Ing.
Okay.
As this one just, I guess he hid behind the big hill giant and just kind of threw it out between its legs or something. He didn't see it coming this time.
Okay. Ian kind of does the whole thing. He points 2 fingers at his eyes and points it back. I'm like, I see you. It's okay. I got plans. Don't worry about it.
This one moves forward a bit, takes out its sling. Aelin, it can aim at you, but you do have partial cover, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So 1 Ing, 2 Krios, 3 Aelin.
Okay.
Aelin, it attempts to hit you with a rock. And it's like, you know fair.
It had partial. You said I had partial coverage. Does that do anything with the roll?
You get +2 to your AC.
Okay, so that means it hits. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, so you still take the damage.
Yeah.
This Den Goblin is still kind of far away. It seems that they were positioned, to mostly deal with people coming in and weren't expecting people to come from behind.
Yeah.
the Spin Goblin. You see it look at its comrade who pulled something out of its shorts and starts to do the same. So 1, Aelin, 2, Bindle, 3, Gambit.
Please a Gambit, please a Gambit, please a Gambit. Damn it!
And it throws it at you, Aelin.
This is Corlin being mad at me for being vengeful.
This time, though, it misses. Perhaps Corlin senses the remorse in your heart.
Oh man.
This Den Goblin seems honestly intimidated by you, Ing, because you just threw one of its kind down the hole.
He should be, as he should be.
It's going to throw a javelin at you, and considering what it just witnessed, I'm going to give it disadvantage on this roll.
Yeah, do it.
Nice.
Yeah, it misses you badly. You see it trembling slightly.
Doesn't miss. Ing grabs it and breaks it in half.
That's great.
Amazing.
Okay.
Catches it. Snaps it over his knee.
Okay. I'm super happy Wolf is back. Wolf, if you want to do Murdoch's turn now, you may.
Yeah,
Are you there?
let me get reconnected. I don't know what's going on. The internet keeps clicking off and on.
Sorry to hear that. So
It's
right
not even
now-
stormy outside. It's clear outside, so there's no storms. I don't know why my fiber keeps going off and on.
I don't know. I've been having internet problems too, mysteriously. Luckily, the internet seems to be pretty stable today, right now, for me.
One of my roommates, they work from home, so it's affecting her job right now.
Yeah, my husband works from home, so he called up our internet provider today and harassed them, and we're supposed to have a tech come out on Monday.
Okay, I'm back. So what was she sitting on, a throne?
She's sitting on a cart. It can apparently be moved around a bit. Right now, though, it doesn't look like she has enough minions around her to move her cart. She has not moved off of it.
Is that like when you just range her?
And the cart, that looks pretty good. Big. For it being just sitting there all day.
It's like, it's kind of concave, but it still works.
Okay. I just knocked some sense into this spawning fella. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. So you're going to swing at him?
Yeah, I thought this was gonna work.
Okay, it's not, the buttons aren't working.
Okay.
Try not targeting him and doing it.
Oh,
For some
yeah,
reason,
yeah.
I've been having some problems with that.
Yeah, your volume's like really low in Discord, Wolf.
Okay, a 15 will hit for 6 damage.
Nice.
The second one hits, smacking him across the cheek, I'm going to say, for another 4. He's looking wounded. Yeah, I'm going to turn you up a bit, Wolf. Oh, what's that?
That was me. I'm trying to measure something. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Are
if you
you
see my
measuring
boxes
too?
appear up, I'm just measuring something. Don't worry about it.
Is that it, Wolf?
Yeah, because I don't really want to waste key points on a goblin.
Okay. This den goblin, see how far away it is from you. So Murdoch, it looks like you're within its range. It's going to, you see it pick up its foot and it like kind of moves its fingers in between its toes, like collecting something out of them, and throws it at you.
Yep.
Does a 15 hit? I'm assuming it probably does not. Nope, it does not. And then we're going to move on to Bindle.
All right. Bindle is, let's see. Dealing any number of creatures you see. Attack creatures. It's halved. On the field save, it takes 1d. Okay. So, I think I want to try Spirit Guardian. So if I put it like right here, then they have to make wisdom saves and stuff.
It has to be centered on Bindle, as far as I recall.
Actually, wait. A good to a distance. Okay. Okay. Why does it let me place it? SMH. Okay. Okay. I think this can still be done. Bindle has 40 feet. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I only need to move that close. 15 feet. Okay. Yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I guess I need to move a little closer. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Krios is in it, because Bindle can choose not to harm Krios.
Right. I'm just trying to make sure Bindle doesn't get too close, like closer than necessary.
Yeah. So she fails, and so she takes 32 damage.
Sheesh.
See that she is looking to be in bad shape.
All right, good job, Bindle. Good boy.
Is that right? That looks like it's too much.
3d8. I just rolled. Yeah, it just rolled really good.
3d8 though can only get up to 24.
Let me see.
It looks like it's adding 3d8 plus 3d8, so I'm going to call that 16 damage.
Okay, yeah.
If you click on it, the first 3d8 was an 8, an 8, and a 4. So 8, 16, 20 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Because it's at level 4th or higher, the damage increased by 1d8. Okay, okay. I think I cast it. When did I cast it? How did I not remember? Okay, you only have 3, so okay. Okay, yep, that's right. 20 damage is right.
Anything else for Bindle?
No.
Okay, then Krios.
Okay.
And you probably know this, but just in case you want to use it, you do have that potion of growth.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But it takes an action for me to use it according to it.
Yes.
I'm just gonna...
I...
What?
Well, for potions, I think that if we make drinking a healing potion a bonus action, pretty much drinking any potion should be a bonus action.
Okay. Cool with that.
No. Still not very good. Alright. So let's swing on her. And then... Not switch. I'm bonus action Maelstrom.
Okay, she needs to make a strength save right now, or is that the beginning of her turn?
I believe it's the beginning of her turn.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Probably going to undo that targeting thing as well. If it does it now. Got it. Going to go reckless. Guess I need to see if I can get it good on the advantage. And let's swing on her with the F. Didn't roll at advantage.
I have an image for this.
Okay, so let's see. The
Whoa, why is it rolling so?
yeah, that was okay. Let's go back a lot. So your first attack was 14, but then you rolled it with advantage. I'm just going to kind of ignore that 14 because it's just a little complicated. She takes 13 damage from the first hit and 9 damage from the second hit.
Yeah.
And then rolling the elemental cleave. First one for 3, and then second hit for.
Okay. So she is looking badly wounded, actually close to death now.
Okay.
See. Did I roll 1?
Finish her off,
Any
Aelin.
of that damage.
Get her. If you want, then I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finish her off. We might end this fight. Might be able to end this fight early if we take down the boss.
Oh yeah.
Creo still looks like a goblin, like a giant. So you know.
Yeah. Well, I did roll the 1 on elemental cleaver, so I'm going to use my great weapon now.
Okay.
Fighting. To roll another d6 and hopefully get higher.
Okay, another 4 damage.
Nice.
And that'll be me.
Aelin.
All right, I'm gonna try my best. I don't need to get closer, but I want to see its face when it goes down. I don't be like, I've got just about tired of you and your ugly face. Or style, actually. That's more like it. You better not save.
Okay, so she takes 12 damage. She's not actually dead yet.
Yeah, that was an action. And as a bonus, I'm just gonna actually wait. Okay, that was a cantrip. So I can still do spiritual weapon as a bonus, right?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's try it. Yeah, it's worth it. Come on. It like edged on 20. I'm so mad.
A 9 does hit though.
Oh shit, okay.
Like I said, she's not super hard to hit. She's like the broadside of a barn.
That's pretty fucking broad.
That was another attack roll.
Oh, my bad. Roll is undefined.
Yeah, just do a D8.
God. I think that's plus my spellcasting bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, she goes down.
There we go.
She's dead.
Ooh.
All hail Chief Krios. Bow down to him, fools. Bow down.
Yeah, Krios, I know it's not really in combat order to do this, but yeah, you can go ahead and just roll like persuasion or intimidation or something right now to see if they will bow down to you, since you appear to be the strongest hill giant, perhaps. I'm going to call it
I will do intimidation.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to call it DC 14.
Fuck, I
Because
need
they
like
don't
an
know
instrument.
you.
I need like a fitting instrument for this. I only have a viol.
If you were a bit bigger, that wouldn't be quite as high, but
I'm just double checking, making sure that I don't have anything that gives me.
Yeah, I mean, you could wait until my turn. I can cast Enlarge Reduce again.
yeah, you can do that if you want to. I hear Ing yell out, "All hail Krios, your new leader," and then kind of like stage whisper to you, "I can make you bigger."
Amazing.
All right, so let's go for it.
I mean, that was at the end of Aelin's turn anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Ing, yeah. I don't
Maybe
know
two.
if he was waiting for you, Ing, or not, but either way, you see the hill giants starting to turn towards you, Krios, and they have like this dumb look in their eyes, but it looks like they are starting to set their weapons down. I will end combat now, party, unless you want to keep attacking them.
No, I'm good.
No.
Claire,
They're
the
gonna start
gambit.
doing
Someone needs to pull Murdoch's leash though. Murdoch, stop killing the goblins for now.
Does Murdoch cooperate?
We're safe. We won.
Okay, so as this big ugly comes down, you see her roll off her cart, and right between some giant slabs of skin in her back, out pops this goblin who is like breathing heavily and just kind of
Oh my God.
prone on the cart.
He was in her rolls.
That is one of the grossest things I've ever seen in my life. I wish I did not have the image of that.
Better
This
her
goblin,
rolls than
he
the other
owes us his
bushes.
life.
Gosh.
Oh, better her rolls than her backside.
Was she the goblin or like?
No, the goblin came
No.
out of her back roll.
Okay.
She rolled
Oh my
out. She rolled
God.
over, and he got stuck in her rolls.
Oh my God, dear, are you okay?
He stands up and he looks at you and he says, "You've saved Sturt. Sturt is eternally grateful to rescuers." And then starts kissing your feet, Aelin.
I got that. Well, okay.
Aelin,
Yeah.
shush! You're the king of the goblins, Aelin. Shush! Just accept it.
Oh dear.
He looks at you and he says, "Kind rescuers. That I shudder to think of what my death would have been like. I was in and out of consciousness. It was so hard to breathe."
Oh my God!
I'm out of curiosity. How long were you in there?
I don't know.
All right, best not to think about it.
What day is it?
Oh dear.
My.
Meanwhile, these other hill giants and ogres and stuff, they're kind of making like what appears to be a procession line to line up to see Krios. Krios, your rage ends, so you get a little bit smaller again, but it seems to not really matter at this point.
Yeah.
And
they a little crew.
yeah, they just kind of like kneel before you, Krios, and Snurt just says, what can I do for kind rescuers?"
Snart asked that, or does
Snurt asked that.
Well, first of all, you can release all the prisoners immediately. Let them all go. No harm to any of them.
I'll talk to other goblins and bugbears, but they don't answer to Snurt.
Oh dear.
They answer to the giant king, do they not?
Yeah.
If he goes, then yes, they will answer to him. And then he points at basically Guz's body, and he says, "I can go back in to retrieve treasure if you want."
Yes.
You see him like kind of shudder a little bit, and then
Oh, dear.
slowly go back towards her.
I pull out a bottle of grease that I have, and I start slathering it on him. You'll be fine. You'll be able to slip out just fine. Don't worry about it. She's dead. She has no harm. She can't roll over on him, and he's greased up. He'll be able to slide right out.
Yes, but we're subjected to psychological torture.
No, there's no torture. She can't do anything to him anymore. He can go in and out as he pleases. He's free.
It's the experience. Being in there, I feel for him.
I don't think goblins suffer from PTSD. I think he'll be okay. Don't worry about
Do you have evidence?
it.
What is PTSD?
Exactly. You see what I mean, Aelin? He does not know. No worries.
Suffer from it. Well, whatever,
Snurt.
Just let him.
Snurt, what is your favorite food, Snurt?
Oh, It's been so long since I've eaten anything that wasn't rotten. I think I liked apples.
Ah. And I go through my rations and I find him an apple and I polish it up nice. This is all yours, Snert. Go grab the treasure.
Okay, he gobbles the apple up very quickly. The apple bits flying everywhere. It takes him all of maybe 10 or 15 seconds. And he's like, okay.
There's more after that.
Oh, that's something.
Oh, more. Okay. He goes in and he starts like moving in between her flaps, and you see like it jiggle, and it's like this great mound of jelly almost as he's like making his way around, and he starts throwing stuff out at you. You see a conch come out from between the flaps. You also see some other stuff, such as an amulet of proof against detection and location, a helm of comprehend languages, a potion of greater healing, and then you also find a total of about 400 gold pieces, a rocking horse inlaid with silver, blue quartz eyes. That's all part of the rocking horse. So the rocking horse is worth 25 gold pieces. A small wooden chest containing a disguise kit, a wooden coffer containing 6 vials of holy water, a life-size wooden statue of a grinning halfling smoking a golden pipe, a battered hat with 5 carnelians sewn into it, a gold flute, a flower pot carved from jade with images of green dragons, and a wooden puppet theater with gold trim, along with gold-stringed puppets wearing bejeweled costumes.
I'm assuming those were all items that are sellable items, is what you're telling us?
Yeah.
The whole fucking department store in there, Jesus.
Jeez, God. Ing does look at the helm, and Ing's like, well, this helm of comprehend languages would save me a spot on my spell list to be able to cast something different. I could use this helm.
That flower pot looks lovely too.
Yes, I'll put it all in the Discord chat. Give me a second. Let's see.
My what reward?
And then also the conch of teleportation.
Yeah, there's that too. About the freaking.
Yeah, Snert.
Do some code food.
This all takes Snert a good 5 minutes or more to like, and he comes up for air, gasping every 30 seconds or so, and then goes back in, pulling out yet more stuff. And eventually he comes out and he says, "Snert thinks that's all. Can I have apple then now?"
Yes, definitely. Using the apple, you pick the spot you think is the best to take a nap. Feel free.
Okay. He takes the apple, and you see him come up to this ladder. I had him go the wrong way. It's fitting for someone disoriented from being too long in back flaps.
Better
He
than butt flaps.
climbs up the ladder, and you see him start to eat the apple, and not even halfway through it, he just falls asleep right where he is.
Is anyone opposed to me taking this helm of comprehend languages?
Go for it. There's actually some stuff. Let's see. I want the disguise kit, actually, for realsies.
He does pop the hat of disguise off of Krios' head. This is mine. Thank you. I take that back.
As you do so, he no longer looks like a hill goblin, and then the lineup, they look confused, and they say, "Where new leader go?" And
He's taking a nap with the goblin.
They don't seem to notice what you said, Ing, and they start searching the room, looking under the tables and everywhere else.
Okay, here, just hold on to it for a minute, Creole. So he puts it back on his head.
Like, well, have you considered have you considered leaving yourself for what? Oh, it's not the giant way, but
Yeah. Krios, you can command their attention to look at you, but they are like searching the room, and it looks like one of them is yelling down the hole. The only answer that comes back up is from the ogre that Ing pushed down there. It's just like, I can't get up. Send help.
I guess Chris will just yell out for all these ogres to pay attention and to tell this one right here as he locks off whatever her flabby stuff. Chief God's head and tells him to take this downstairs and to gather everybody down there, including the prisoners up here.
Okay.
Yes, and then tell
there's
them-
a new leadership.
Exactly.
Okay, so it takes a few minutes, but yes, everyone gathers up here. I'll see if I can at least put a few more tokens on the map. They seem to not understand exactly what you meant by gather the prisoners. They do bring the prisoners, but they have put them back into shackles.
okay.
And I'm just going to put these three here.
Everything ended up all right in the end, thankfully.
Yeah,
Somebody
Moog
died
comes
too
up.
horribly.
Moog and her husband are, arm in arm. And they come up, and Moog has just like the biggest smile on her face, and she says,
Oh.
I found a husband. And then she punches him on the shoulder affectionately, ?
Yeah.
And says, me happy, me never hungry again.
Oh, nice to see that she's happy at least. I hope her husband's shoulder isn't dislocated.
She looks at all of you, and she looks at Krios and points at him and is like, where that hill giant come from? Like, just completely in surprise. Took her like a good 30 seconds to notice him.
Look, that's your line.
She looks around and says, me biggest. Me leader? And the other ones look between Krios and her, and it seems like they're all just kind of undecided right now. Krios, do you step to the side to let Moog rule, or are you going to try to hang on to your leadership?
Chris melted, muted.
I'm gonna look over to Ing and ask for his counsel on this subject.
I mean, you're not going to stay here. We need to leave eventually. I mean, you could hand it over to whatever giant you feel is the most worthy.
There are better things to do than lead a pack of giants.
Yep. All right. Well, with that being said, he's going to yell out for all the other giants' attention and to point over to I forget her fucking name.
Moog.
Points over to Moog and announces that she is now the new leader by my decree, and that all the other giants shall follow her leadership.
Okay. They just all start grumbling and yelling, and then Moog yells out, quiet, me lead. And then she goes up to this ogre and just kind of smacks him across the back of the head, and then that seems to get all of the giants to calm down. And then they all like kneel, not very gracefully, and then slowly get back up, and then she takes a spot on the cart, and then you can tell that she's like surprised, and she's not exactly sure what to do with her new leadership position. And she's like, me replace ga. Me eat like ga. Me share husbands. You can tell that she's like trying to think about this, but thinking is not her strong suit.
Just tell her to play nice, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
She points at Rook and she says, Rook, me want sheep. And you see Rook starting to bound off to somewhere to apparently get her a sheep.
As long as it's not humans that she's eating, it's not much of a problem. Humanoids.
I guess before we depart, we may as well take the prisoners with us. And
Yeah.
Yeah, Moog starts to like curl up on the cart. She seems tired. Apparently like throwing that fit and trying to fight against like 3 or 4 or however many hill giants sent down to her has worn her out.
Yeah.
You see her like stretching along the cart, kicking over Gug's corpse so it falls on the ground. She uses it like an ottoman.
it's headless corpse.
Yes. So as you go to take the prisoners, this one here, does anyone speak the language of the tribesmen? Like
Which is...
It's Boti, I believe.
No.
The hell?
He tries to talk to you, and you see him.
I have my helm on of comprehend
Yeah.
languages.
Okay. He's basically saying that he owes you a life debt, and that he wants to anoint you for the gods, so that they know that you are some of the good foreigners. It's basically something like that.
Okay. We just get like this.
Yeah, and I tell everybody. I mean, I guess that will help us in case we run into anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he also tells you that he's from the quote elk tribe. And if you're talking to him, he tells you that, I'm Guy Hark. I'm from the elk tribe. Other tribes may not like you still, but the elk tribe will like you. If you tell him you helped me. Thank you so much. And then he cuts his palm, and then he starts like drawing dots of blood on each of your foreheads if you let him.
I'll let him, but begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he then just says, I'm a bit tired. I'll just walk behind you until we are out of this awful place.
All right.
Roderick here says, you're going to help me get Fleora, right?
Oh, right. Oh, God. There's a decent chance that sheep is dead, isn't there? Like, out of character.
Perhaps.
Guess we
Or
shall
might not have.
surely do our best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did see Haruk head off through the eastern door to supposedly get a sheep.
Oh, no. Maybe we should stop him.
Okay, so you see... So, do you move to stop him?
Yeah, I'll fly off with my broom.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
you
guy
see
wanted his
Haruk-
sheep saved, didn't he? Not?
You see Haruk coming back. He has some kind of sheep in hand.
I'll ask.
Does that sheep have a name? Whatever that name, sheep names that guy like wanted his lovely sheep bag.
Yeah, he wanted his Fleora back.
Yeah.
So yeah, Haruk is coming in here with the sheep. You approach him as he's carrying the sheep in.
I'd probably ask the guy if that's a sheep they're looking for.
He squints at it and he's like, "Oh, that's my precious Fleora. Please don't let them eat her."
All right. I'm just gonna ask the giant. Please, nicely. This sheep is not for consumption. It is very special sheep. If you could if you'd please give that to us and perhaps fetch another sheep.
But
If you'd be so kind.
but Moog want sheep, and Moog is over here. She's like not fully asleep, but she's making herself comfortable right now. She's not super aware of what's going on. Doesn't have super high perception. And you can go ahead and roll persuasion to see if you can get him to get another sheep.
Yeah, I'll try.
This sheep special how?
It's very important to a friend of ours.
Huh.
I think I'd want to use the spell to just give myself proficiency, which was I don't know how many that would add, 3?
Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah, to persuasion, yeah.
He's like, sheep is food, sheep not friend.
Bro, that's the wrong sheep.
But you rescue Moog, and then he give you the sheep, and then he heads off.
Alright. Hopefully he doesn't just drop it, but...
Yeah, he does just kind of drop it. The sheep survives, however.
Alright. Yeah, I want to just catch the sheep.
Okay, you catch the sheep. Roderick runs over and says, "Fleora, my lovely." Starts scratching her behind her ears, petting her, hugging her, saying, "I never thought I'd see you again. What have they done to you, my sweet Fleora?" He's hugging her. He's pretty small and she's a pretty large sheep, so he actually climbs on her back and starts riding her around like a steed.
Oh.
And says, "Okay, well, I guess we can go now."
Yep, we best be off.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's all of our priorities tied up.
Okay, party. You have finished the Grud Hog, unless you want to just kind of wander around here some more for some reason. You're going to head back to your airship, presumably. And then where are you going to take your airship? You also do now have both conches plus the teleportation if you're planning to do that right away. Otherwise, where is it you are heading or planning to head?
I'm back. This time for good. Promise.
Okay, fantastic.
Yay.
Can you remind me again, why we were looking for the conch? What we needed that for?
The thing about the conches is that if you have them plus the song, you can use that to teleport your group to Maelstrom, which is where the storm giants reside. The Oracle told Harshnag that in order to stop the giants' assault on the small folk, that he or the group, it was unclear from the Oracle, the quote, "you, need to go to Maelstrom and root out the evil therein." Very helpful Oracle.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. I'll let our dear leader, the hippo, direct us to our next.
Why is it always me that has to make these decisions?
I only just joined this party. I don't have
Take some initiative.
I'm not the leader. I'm only here to make sure everybody doesn't die.
We had one person who wanted to be the leader, and we kept telling him, "No, you're not the leader," or picked on him about it. I wish he was back so I could just hand him the leadership.
Listen, I think you are a very competent person. I respect you quite a bit.
I don't know. I don't know. Wherever you guys want to go. I mean, I suppose we should do something with his conch, right?
I'd say let's hold off on that contract until we actually are sure that we can go there without incident.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Well, party, I think this is a good time to take our in real life 10-minute break. I'll just go ahead and change the scene to the airship because I'm kind of assuming you all got on the airship, and that's where this conversation is
Sure.
happening.
All right. Yeah.
Because it kind of makes sense to me. You would leave and maybe be thinking about things a little bit on the road and wishing the prisoners well and letting them be on their way back to their various homes.
Yeah.
And then you get up on the airship, which is a bit of a safe haven for you in this unknown area of the Sarin River. And so we'll take 10 minutes, come back at 15 after, and then you can let me know where it is you're intending to go. I'll warn you now that I have maps for some places you could go, but not all of them. So depending, we may end up doing some theater of the mind.
Okay, I'm gonna add up all the gold here so we can figure it out, minus the stuff that was taken here. Let's see, 5 carnelians, 50 point each. That's 250.
The flower pot. I could
Flower
taking
pat,
it, but that's a lot of money,
750.
so we'll just sell that.
Okay.
2,500 for the
good.
woman puppet. All right, so the total is 39.25 divided by 5 of us, right?
I'm going to go with 4 because
4.
we're
Yeah.
2 hours in, and I did say that thing about Gambit, right?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. That's 981.
981. Yeah, 981.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
With like
Go ahead
one gold left over.
Go ahead and add it to your sheets, party. I'll see you at 16 after, and we'll determine where you're heading off to.
All right.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
At 981?
Yeah.
91 gold.
981, yeah. For the gold, yeah. Okay, and that's the whole list.
Yep. Go ahead, Chris. Get the net ones out of the way.
Let me tell the DM about this too. I'll tell her when she comes back.
Lunga, Rios, what
Yeah.
happened?
Huh?
What happened during that fight? I was on the phone with the fiber people.
Oh, nothing happened. We beat him. Krios is king, and he gave it up to Moog, and we found a conch inside. Were you there when she rolled around in the rolls and everything? Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff. That's what all the list is of the items that we found. Was all inside of the giant's rolls. So we found all that stuff inside there, and a goblin was apparently trapped in her rolls. And we found all the loot in there, and we found a conch, and now we're heading our way.
Like
Huh?
biscuits?
What was that?
Her roll was like her biscuits. She had biscuits.
No, like her fat rolls.
Oh.
Yeah, the goblin was trapped inside. When she died, this goblin fell out of her fat rolls, like gasping for air. And yeah, and then he's like, "Oh my god, I'm free." He's like eternally grateful. And then she's like, "Do you like? There's treasure. Do you want me to get it?" And Ing's like, "Yeah. Why don't you hop back in there?" He put some grease on him, greased him up. He's like, "Why don't you go back in there?" And Aylin's like, "Wait, this is wrong. You can't make him go back in there. He's like traumatized." I'm like, he'll be fine. He's good. He doesn't know what PTSD is. And the goblin literally says, "What is PST?" I'm like, "See, he's fine." I gave him a couple apples. He was happy. I'm like, "Go in there, hop in there." And he found all the treasure inside of her fat rolls.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And now I'm going to tell the DM, since Gambit is not coming back, Ing's going to steal his gold pouches.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we should head to the Wizard Tower to upgrade our stuff.
To spend money. I'm not spending any money there.
I've got money to spend.
I mean, obviously, if you want to spend money, feel free. I mean, Ing's not going to say, no, let's not go. But yeah. But I'm not going to spend any money there. I didn't see anything there that I would really want to spend money on anyway. I saw the list here earlier. Let me look at it again.
Oh, wait, she put out a list for it? Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
There's a shopping list.
Yeah, somewhere in the Discord here.
Oh, under the pin messages. It is posted on 9.
Was the Wizard Tower, was that one in Mirabar, or was that in
9/7 says Mirabar.
Yeah. I don't remember if the Wizard Tower was in Mirabar or not, though, was it, Krios?
I don't remember either. I want to say it
But
was.
I mean, I think it was, because there's a lot of magic stuff there in that shopping list, but I don't know. Or maybe there's another one on August. In August, there's all that magical stuff there, the scrolls and stuff. I think that was the Wizard Tower.
I mean, I can boost up my great axe to an additional +1.
If you want to wait until level 10, I can actually, I mean, that's still considered a common item, isn't it? Yeah. +1 weapons are common items, aren't they? Common magical.
So, question mark?
I believe they are.
It is a +2 weapon already.
Oh, there you go. It's a +2.
Yeah, so it's kind of like they're re-enchanting it to make it a +3, which is part of the reason it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So Dazzle, the shopping list for last week, that's still up, or is there a different one this week?
You can use that one.
Dazzle, also, re-import my spell list. Since I got that helm, I took off the comprehend languages as my bonus spell and added it and changed it to a different spell. So if you can re-import my spell list, and I think I'm going to pickpocket Gambit, take his gold pouch.
Okay. So
fuck this guy. He's been doing nothing. God damn it, just sitting here, shooting lightning bolts, hitting everybody, and taking his money.
Well, to be fair, when I controlled Gambit, he didn't hit any of the party members.
Well, yes. But, some grievances cannot be forgiven. He did try to kill me.
I'm re-importing your spell list. It will take off the disguise hat, and then we'll have to put that back.
Oh, fucking. Murder, that card sharps deck would be something you could get some use out of.
Okay, I re-imported your spell list.
Okay.
And now I'm going to put the disguise hat and I think the comprehend languages is just like all the time. I don't think we need to put
Yeah.
that on there as an at-will.
It's already on there. Once I added it. I
Okay,
think.
that... Huh?
Well, I can't look at it because you gotta take my. Well, you re-imported me. It's in the list there now in the sidebar. So let me look at it. What it shows there.
Okay.
It's not on the list, but again, it's at will, so you don't have to add it because I don't have to click it or anything.
Okay, sounds good. Well, if you are going to pickpocket Gambit, I will ask that this happens officially after, I don't know. I seriously doubt Gambit is staying.
There
party.
is no rush. It can be the beginning of next session. It doesn't have to be today.
Okay. Beginning of next session sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically Gambit would have to prove to me that he's in the hospital today. Or something like that.
I'm back.
But anyway, I don't think Gambit's heart is in the game anyway. But I don't want to dwell on it during game. Okay.
Stuff
So
happens.
I'm going to give Gambit's coke pouch.
Yes, but not this session.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's here. Maple's here. Lungo's here. Wolf is here, and Leon is here. So, party, yes, you've all made it safely back to your airship. Your crew is there. They basically are kind of standing at attention near the front of the ship, kind of waiting for your orders. They're letting you kind of converse among yourselves. It's pretty clear that their fanatical devotion is to Klaus and therefore to you by proxy as well, since I told them to serve you.
That's quite interesting. I don't think I've ever met this cloud person. They like see us as like the chosen ones or something of that sort. I'll ask them.
So Delphine, who's sort of the leader, comes forward and says, yes, Klaus is wise in all things. He sees far beyond what us, poor humans can, being a wise dragon who has lived for eons. We get hardly our ants compared to him. It's just an honor that he lets us serve him at all.
I'm actually kind of curious. How did you come to meet him and serve under him?
Oh, well, according to Klaus, my village gave me to him as a young girl as kind of, I guess, a gift, so that he would leave the village alone.
Oh. He planned on, like, what, eating the populace?
He never said. He just said that I was a gift.
Even to slavery. Got it.
Interesting. I'll keep that. I'll take a note of that. But we're thankful for your hospitality either way.
Yes, we are happy to serve. Where shall we go today? Are you going to smite more of Klaus' enemies? I heard that you smited the hill giants quite so.
We smoted quite a bit.
Yes.
Smoted.
Are you going to find more evil giants to smite? Perhaps fire giants this time? Or maybe some of those cloud giants? We have a ship. Surely we could get to them. They think they're all safe, high and mighty in their castles, but the skies should belong to the dragons.
If I'm not mistaken, my auntie is a cloud giant, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yay. So he's going to verbally disrespect my aunt. My auntie's three in front of me.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Aelin, you better hold me back before I throw this guy
Oh,
over the
God.
edge.
I
Well,
don't think I can do
lady,
that.
but still.
No violence, please. I'm sure you didn't
Aelin,
mean any
you better
harm at
hold
all.
me back, 'cause I'm gonna throw this guy over the edge. No one's
Yeah.
gonna disrespect my auntie.
Oh,
You
man.
you see Krios kind of like moving to throw Delphine over the edge, and Aelin being like
I'm just like,
getting in between.
please apologize. Please don't disrespect our barbarian's family.
She's like, "Oh, your family with some cloud giants." Oh,
That's
I'm
my
sorry.
That's my aunt that you're disrespecting.
Oh.
Ing was kind of tinkering with some stuff on this on the ship, and he stands up, kind of wipes off his hands, and he looks at everyone at them, and he's like, "All right, listen, let's get one thing straight here. We obviously want to help out your dragon overlord when it comes to some of the bad things giants are doing. The thing is, not all giants are bad, and we're not looking to commit any kind of genocide here amongst giants. Okay, so that's not what's happening."
She just shrugs and says, Lord Klaus has foreseen that you all would wreak quite a lot of havoc with the giants, and that's why we're to deliver the airship to you. He is wise and clairvoyant indeed, so I trust his judgment.
Why
We don't wreak havoc. We dispense justice when justice is needed.
Yes.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course.
I do not go blindly fighting giants for the fun of it.
You do
Why
have
does,
to admit that it is fun, though, right?
But why does Sir Klaus hate these giants so much, if I might ask?
Oh, due to the downfall due to the rise of Astoria and the giants' general arrogance, fighting the dragons, and eons ago, Klaus was actually a part of that fight. He remembers.
The giants and dragons have been rivals, Aelin, since like the Age of Dreams. It's been going on forever. They just hate each other.
That makes sense. I was mostly growing up away from all that. Thankfully, maybe.
So much conflict.
Yes. Klaus predicts that he will bring an end to this conflict.
Through us.
Yes. He predicts you will.
I don't know how I like the sound of that, but almost feeling like we have to choose between the two.
So, yes, you have more destinations, more giants you intend to put back into their place.
Well, we will leave the cloud giants alone, as they have not done any wrong.
Of course.
Fire giants are not something I necessarily want to deal with, guys, but
What other kind of giants? So, okay. So, we are doing this then. We are fighting other giants. What were the options?
Well, there are. You took care of the hill giants, and I've heard tell that you took care of the frost giants. That leaves the stone giants, the fire giants, the cloud giants, and of course the storm giants. They're the most arrogant of all.
Yeah.
we'll go with stone, guys. We'll go with stone.
Yeah, the stone sounds more reasonable right now.
Yeah, I concur.
Well, okay then. Do you know where they are? Unfortunately, we only had intel about where the hill giants are.
Oh, unfortunately, your all-knowing dragon overlord doesn't know all the answers.
Well, it's just the giants are sneaky, and they sometimes evade
Oh, yes.
his
Those-
gaze.
20-foot tall giants are so sneaky.
Well, I'm sure that in due time, all will be revealed.
Yeah, I'm sure in due time, you'll let us know what a dragon's asshole smells like, because you're pretty far up it.
Well, that's rather mean,
Dang.
but Klaus has commanded us to serve you.
Sheesh.
That's right. All right. Is there any documentation on the ship? Any maps? Anything of use that I can look at?
Sure. So yes, there is a map. It is, however, just the map of the north that you've had.
Mm.
So you're right now somewhere around this vicinity, Grud Hug.
Good hog. So we just
Stone
going
giants
over
sounds
the
like they're
giant
going to be around mountains somewhere.
Yeah.
So probably in this direction, probably.
That is at the spine of the world.
Probably
That's cold. It's probably not there. I don't think they'd be there.
Or they'd probably be by the Great Peaks.
I mean, almost equally as likely as these mountains over here. If we're just guessing, because mountains.
Well, there's quite a few mountains in Faerun. I don't necessarily think we should go to all of them.
Possible to land somewhere and like ask around for some.
Could
knowledge
I
and just
do
go like
a history check, DM?
Sure, but it's only going to give you a general vicinity, even if you do well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, and I was not going to find an exact location, but at least get us in the area. We don't want to go to the spine of the world if it's to the east.
Yeah, go for it.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay, you think that they are somewhere in the Gray Peak Mountains? That's kind of where stone giants historically have been spotted most often.
Yep.
They go all around here. It's a fairly large area.
Okay, and
Great Peak Mountains.
would you say which of these cities here would Lurk be like the largest, or what would be a large city in this area?
Give me 1 second.
Wow,
Sorry.
water. That's a funny city, dude.
I apologize. It's just I did not think that you would be going here, so I had not looked this up ahead of time.
Do you think we were going to be doing fire giants, really?
You know, the Oracle did encourage you to go to Maelstrom, but you can definitely go fight all the other giants too, if you like.
Maybe I don't want this campaign to end as quickly, okay? So
okay. If you want to fight literally all the giants,
I don't. However, here's the thing: they appointed me leader, and I hear no one disagreeing with Ing at the moment. So
yeah, I think we were all like pretty hesitant about the fire giants too.
Oh, don't forget, we do need to make that trip to Mirabar at one point.
Okay, so we have Orbar, Lorth, and Ernst. Okay. So Ulbar. This one, Ulbar is. You've never heard of it before, Ing. You think it must be a very small town, like barely on the map, so to speak.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I know I've heard of Parnast, but I think that's not that big either.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I don't think any of the things in this area are that big.
No.
Okay, so what you know about Lorsk is that it is a mining town. It is associated with the Zents.
Well, then, if anyone's going to have information about anything, it could be there. And I know people want to go to Mirabar for shopping, but does Waterdeep sound good for shopping? We could jaunt over to Waterdeep first.
Waterdeep sounds nice. Nice to visit home for a little bit.
Okay. So, party, let's go ahead and jaunt over to Waterdeep, which in your airship is only a 2-day journey. So you can go ahead and roll that long rest.
Recovers 44 hit points.
Jeez, after all that healing too.
I'll roll it for Bindle.
Mm.
Yes, second.
Burned.
There we go.
Mm.
So, party, do you want to like just do theater of the mind for the shopping trip in Waterdeep, or did you want
Yeah,
me to
we don't.
change?
Yeah.
We don't need a map or anything like that.
Okay. So you get to Waterdeep. You set the airship down out a little bit outside the town. The crew, takes it up into the air, safe and sound for you, so no one can steal it. Up in the air, you can get just a glimpse of Auntie's castle, in the background, a few miles north of Waterdeep, patrolling the coast, as was suggested to them, to help make sure that Waterdeep stays safe. You go into Waterdeep midday. It's a hustling, bustling town. You can find all sorts of things here. So you can use the shopping list here if you'd like. I know I said Mirabar, but we can just retcon that if you'd like.
Yeah.
And you can pick up those things here in Waterdeep. I'll give you a few minutes to take off the gold and add the items that you would like.
Oh, what shopping list?
The one in the pin messages in the Discord.
Yeah, and the pin messages, the one that says Mirabar.
Gotcha. Yeah, I found it.
Alright. Well, picking off all the gold except for how much was that left? 939.
I'll long rest Gambit too, just in case there's more combat
Yeah,
this
I will
time.
buy one more potion of greater healing just to be certain.
Sounds good.
I have officially gotten the thing for the Historian Axe. I have bought the Coiling Grass Tattoo and the Slumbering Scaled Ornament.
Okay. Will you direct message those to me? I might possibly need to make the items if they aren't in the compendium. Or you can just put them in the SKT Table 1 chat. I will make sure to do that directly after today's session.
What kind of bow do I have? Light crossbow. Yeah. Plus one weapon, 1 KGP. That sounds like a decent investment.
I do like this parapet of sure. I don't know if I want to spend 1,000 gold on it.
I don't really have anything else to buy personally.
I like how every financial decision Ing makes, he's like, well, this is great, but it's one step away from getting me that villa.
Yeah, I mean, retirement is an important thing to save up for. I
100% expect to get some kind of blueprint from Ing of what he wants his villa to look like when he finally gets it.
Oh, I've already been working on Incarnate. Yeah, you'll have an entire map. It'll happen.
Okay.
If and when it happens, I got to see if I can afford the actual villa. But yeah.
Okay. So Krios, I'm going to go ahead and quickly upgrade your battle axe. Just do that manually while everyone's working on the other stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
So like I was before, I am streaming this on Twitch, and my one player, my friend Spencer, who plays in our Souls and Matches Dawn campaign, he's like, "Don't die, Ing, blow the money, YOLO."
Actually, a few potions of greater healing probably wouldn't hurt. I'll grab some of those.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Very cool.
It is now called Astoria Battle Axe Upgraded on your sheet, Krios, and it should roll the extra +1 for you automatically.
Trying to pick all of this. Yes.
And let me look for the Coiling Grasp Tattoo and the Scaled Ornaments.
Well, I found the Coiling Grass Tattoo. I put it in the little pouch.
Okay, excellent. but not the ornament yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
And party, since I got the helm of comprehend languages, I no longer needed to have that spell on my list, so now I can cast bless.
Nice.
Bless is always nice.
Hmm.
Okay. So Leon, directly
And it's an
after
at-will spell.
directly after today's game, I will get that scaled ornament onto your sheet. It won't be on there right now. Okay.
Mhm.
Has everyone finished their shopping, or are you still thinking things over?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. And Wolf, are you there?
Down here.
Okay, cool. Did you long rest Murdoch? Probably you just would do it for the key points. I don't think you were down on health.
Yeah.
No, it's full health. It just regains the key points I had spent.
Okay, party. So yeah, you go to Waterdeep. You spend some of the ample loot. I imagine you do not tell the merchants where all these things came from, that you sell them.
No, of course not.
Yeah, and then you immediately
When you go to a
spend the
pawn
money.
shop, do you tell them that? No, you just
you did not tell them that they came from a giant's backside and were
no.
helped out of there by a goblin named Snurt, who probably would have come with you if you asked him, by the way, but he fell asleep after diving into them for you.
Ink sprinkled it with a little talcum powder. You know, they're
Yes.
fine.
He's fine. Yes, he's fine. No psychological trauma at all,
Of course, yeah.
Okay,
Very
so
good.
you went on your shopping trip, and now it sounds like you want to head to Lorsk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
No, I don't see any reason not to.
so you head to Lorth, and as you start to get closer, and the journey, I'll say, takes about another week. It's a pretty long journey, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you get closer, we're going to have another in-air combat encounter. As you see, I'm going to say, a manticore and two chimeras who have teamed up together. And they are again acting very territorial in this area.
God. You fuckers again. Alright.
So they swoop in to try to, it seems, perhaps burn down the ship.
Sheesh. Well, I have something to test my crossbow on.
Yes. That's this chimera. This
I
is
thought all of my spells that would be useful only work on humanoids.
okay.
How fast does this airship fly?
The airship flies at 70 feet per round.
Okay. Okay. So I can outfly the ship then.
Yeah. Where, Murdoch, are you on the map? Did I
Yeah.
not? Oh, there you are.
I'm in the front of the ship as usual.
Okay. Then we are going to go ahead and enter initiative. I'm going to change the music.
Alright.
We'll get going.
Get these guys down.
And next week I'll have all of this area set up for you so that you can go after the stone giants as well. Okay.
Infinity Lefty, we are using
What was that you said about the ornament, Dazzle?
I'll get
Foundry
it into,
VTT.
Your sheet directly after today's game.
Okay.
Foundry VTT hosted on Forge.
And I'm going to change the music to something a little bit more appropriate for doing aerial battle as these baddies descend on you, apparently wanting to weaken you. These ones, however, their eyes are less on you and more on the ship. It seems like
Oh,
these
no.
ones might be smarter and might be trying to take down the ship itself.
Oh boy. I don't know what to do.
Let's see. Try this one. Okay, this seems appropriate. Oh, Lunga, you need to roll for Ing. Oh, Lunga is muted.
Yep. I got it. No, I'm here.
Should
Sorry, I was looking at something. All right, there we go.
Okay.
imagine using eyes couldn't be me.
Looking at something,
Dindle,
and yeah.
Dindle is up first.
Alright. Bindle is going to bark loudly at this one down here. Bottom left.
These guys are just infested with these beasts.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like when they see this airship, they take it as a challenge.
Bullshit.
Yeah, so he saves. Anything else Spindle wants to do?
No.
Okay. Delphine is going to take out her short bow and shoot at this one, saying, "You shall not destroy Lord Kalth's ship."
Whose ship? It was. You said it was our ship. Now it's his again. I changed the name of it and everything.
It's now Aylin's turn. Delphine, in the midst of combat, seems to be ignoring Ing's comments.
Yeet!
It is clearly His Majesty's airship Ninurta.
Alright. Let's take a shot. Nice. At the blue one again.
Hey, definitely hits for 8 damage.
And we don't really need any healing, so that's gonna be not it for me.
Okay. This Chimera goes and has the eyes on the ship, moves forward, and starts to attack the ship itself.
And
Yeah.
Ah! No, you do not.
Let me double check the ship's AC. Okay, that hits the ship. Let's see if it does damage.
DM, is this cannon functional?
Okay, hits the ship, but the ship seems to withstand the damage without creaking at all. It's just too hard.
alright.
That hits.
Mm.
Again, the ship withstands it. Does not seem to be taking this in. The material
Stop
is...
hitting the ship! No, you are not going to hit the ship. DM, is this cannon functional?
Yes.
I used it.
Oh, did you? I didn't even know you
Yeah.
used it. Okay.
You forgot
I don't
used
remember
it.
I forgot to.
This guy, Brassic, is going to take out his short bow and attempt to hit one of them. And he says, "I have disappointed you, Lord Klaus." And then it's Krios' turn.
Alright, probably it wouldn't be a good idea to be raging on this floating ship to weigh it down, so he's gonna move here and grab the javelin-looking harpoons, and he's gonna go for this chimera here.
Sounds good.
Out of habit, I did that.
Jeez, I keep forgetting about that. Oh well.
19 to
Hey,
hit. 7
definitely
plus
hits.
2 is going to be 9 damage thanks to my crushing throw.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And
Or,
then
sorry, was it the one on the left or the right, actually?
the right.
Oh, okay, I got it.
And then he's going to grab another one.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and that's 10 damage for that one.
Good.
And he'll use the rest of his movement to go here.
Nice. Okay, this Chimera comes up and is also attacking the ship, trying really hard to damage it. Not hard enough, though.
Try harder.
How big are chimeras?
They're quite big.
They look like they're huge size.
Mhm.
Yes, they're
They're
large
large.
size.
They're large.
This one hits into the ship. It creaks a little bit, but again, the ship seems to be shrugging it off so far.
Mhm.
Orsuscus is going to shoot at the one that Krios hit, shouting out, "I shall aid you, brave lion." And apparently he meant it, as he nicks this thing in its wing.
Sounded like the dude.
Now Ing's turn.
Now, how does this cannon mechanic work here, DM?
So it's a siege weapon. So if you want to fire the cannon, it does about 3d10 piercing damage. You would know that as Ing, because Ing examined every inch of this ship very thoroughly. It has a huge range. Normal range is 120 feet. Max range is 480 feet. And once you've fired it, someone needs to reload it as an action before you can fire it again.
I'm assuming El Cubier can't reload for me.
Unfortunately, no. It's a little too small.
Unless you want to load a Cuvier into the cannon.
Oh no.
Now does my 2 attacks per action count as 2 cannon shots? Because it does with my blunderbuss.
I'll say that it would be like 1 cannon shot, and then you can reload it too, since it's.
So use one of my attacks to reload.
Yes, you can do it that way.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Do you want me to roll manually? 3d10?
Yes, but it is a
To hit.
d20 plus 6 to hit.
Okay.
I'll actually give you ownership of this token. It doesn't have a pretty picture, though.
That's fine.
Okay, 17 to hit the Chimera definitely hits.
Okay, and 3d10. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Big damage.
Get him.
Okay, and then you reload it.
Yep, and then El Cubier bonus action is going to Magic Stone.
Okay.
Mhm.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. And that is the end of my turn.
It would be Gambit's turn, so he is just going to Scorching Ray and gang up on the one that everyone's been hitting.
Yeah.
For once, he doesn't say something snarky.
Aelin feels somehow empty without being able to make a retort.
Okay, Aelin, you'll live.
I feel incomplete.
Okay, unfortunately, he misses twice, but the first one does hit for 6 damage. And he just says, "Oh, come on," or something. And Perella is going to take the cue from everyone, whip out her short bow, and try to hit this guy. Missing, unfortunately. She says, forgive me as it moves on to Murdoch's turn. Murdoch, I have removed the invisible wall so there be no hindrance for you.
It's fine. You tried your best.
Hey there, little kitty. As he flies over and lands on his back. Let's go
Nice.
for a ride.
Uh-oh.
That
It's
doesn't work.
It's thrashing beneath you, desperately trying not to get caught in your grasp. The first attack misses. Second attack hits for 5.
I need a concept, please.
Sounds good. He does not make it and starts to fall out of the air.
Yep.
Where is this?
Murdoch's going to give the 2-finger salute. I got this one, boys. You guys can handle the other 2, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll luck to see if you're high enough up that it's going to go splat on the ground, or if it's going to wake up while still falling. I'm just going to say that, I'm going to say 14 or above, it goes splat. I meant D20, but
Oh.
based off what I said, I think that that would be like rolling a 5, so not quite enough.
Mm.
Oh. Well, either way, yes, it starts falling. You think it's going to wake up midair and have to come back to you.
Well, that's why I landed on the top of it. I should hold on to it, fall, and keep stunning it until it lands and slats.
Okay, sounds good. You'll be off screen doing that.
Yep.
But yes.
I'm making my rolls.
Okay, every time you stun it, the luck roll of if it's going to go splat is more generous, so to speak. The DC goes lower and lower.
Yeah, Murdoch. That's what he gave the whole 2-finger salute. He's gonna let them deal with them too. He made sure that this one just flats.
Sounds like an excellent plan.
No, because he can move at 210 feet. And
Yeah. This manticore takes aim at this balloon. The balloon has been reinforced with kind of an armor, but still this manticore thinks it wants to try to pop it.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, that hits. Hitting the balloon for 9 damage.
No.
And then going again.
Ing is very distraught at the moment, just so you know.
Does anyone have mending?
Yes, I do.
Hits it 3 times with 3 little darts, and you start to hear a bit of a hissing sound from it.
Oh fuck.
Okay, it's Bindle's
work on
turn.
an air shape.
I can fix
work
it.
on an airship.
Unfortunately, no. Mending will, though.
Yeah,
I have mending.
Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up. I think. See. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think. Yeah, Bindle's just gonna go for a blast to help you all out. We have. Okay, so it'd be on like me, you. And yep, okay, so 2nd level, and it'll go on me, Gambit, Ing, and Krios, so all the park members except for Bindle.
Okay, sounds good. Just remember if it's on you, so
Yeah.
add the D4.
All right.
Delphine, becoming aware of the manticore, starts rushing over towards it. Okay, so that's 5, 15, 25, 30. Gets here just below the balloon and is like, no, stop that. That's not allowed. And tries to hit the manticore.
Bad Manticore.
Unfortunately, she doesn't hit it. Then
try.
it's Aylin's turn.
You tried, dear. What did I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna. I am going to. Actually, wait, let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna. So if I cast all over there, I can bane all of these manticores.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll do just that.
So they need to make a charisma saving throw.
Yep. I wouldn't expect manticores to have charisma, but
What is
one
the...
of them, I believe it's 14. Check.
So the
Yeah, it's 14.
Manticore, and I'm going to say actually the one Chimera that
Oh,
saved would
no,
not be
sorry,
on...
it's 15.
Okay, none of them saved. They are all baned.
Oh yeah.
The Chimera has not started falling yet, so it's still within your line of sight to do this.
Okay, cool. All right, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, this Chimera right here is going to get frustrated trying to hit the ship and is going to come up and is
man.
going to do some fire breath.
Yeah. Input okay. Oh Jesus. I have a spell to douse a fire if that happens.
Yeah, so the DC on this is not very high. It's like 12. Oh, sorry, it's actually 15. So, yes, Krios saves, Ing saves, and... Oh, actually,
I didn't
Krios and
roll.
Ing, did you roll it yet?
No, I didn't roll
it
yet.
said that it sent a chat message to you to roll it.
Yeah, I see it. So it's a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Mine auto rolled. Yeah, I didn't
Oy.
look it up.
Okay. Erla takes half. Ing takes all of it. What did Krios roll?
According to you, since I bloody find it. What was it? Dexterity. Save throw. Survey says, oh god. I rolled a 14.
Oh,
it was
now
almost.
Yeah, you
something
all get,
popped up and then it disappeared. Okay.
Yeah, you all get a bit cooked.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, I just did it automatic. It just took it automatically from me. Hold on a second. I got to add back
Yeah.
9 because I had temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I didn't have to do anything. It did it automatically. See?
Yeah. Barilla and Orcus are down.
Whew.
Jeez.
All right, so let me add back.
I feel like our crew
9.
needs more combat training.
Is that something you're going to work on?
Maybe. Thinking about it.
Oh, I could definitely help with that, Aelin.
Oh yeah. He was in shape.
Okay. Brassic, seeing this guy come over and hit at his friends, is going to take out his sword, hoping for better luck with this, and hit at the Chimera. Having no luck whatsoever, though. And then it's Krios' turn.
He's right. Be right back.
I can safely guess that from the travel point of the city where we did the shopping to this point on, I would have been able to attune to the tattoo.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to kind of point my arm to the chimera in front of us, and I will attempt to do grasping tendrils.
Nice. Do you need me to put that on your sheet so you can cast it?
That would be appreciated.
Okay, give me a second.
The creature within 15 feet of me. succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw. Take 3d6 force damage and be grappled by you.
Grasping tendrils, you said?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to make a note to put that on your sheet later. But they needed to make a DC dexterity saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Strength. Okay.
Thankfully, it's baned, so it's going to be, what,
Minus a D4.
Yeah.
It should be added in automatically. Okay, so it succeeded. Does it take any damage?
Saving throw, or take 3d6 force damage, and be grappled by you as an action. Escape, teen. Check, the grapple also ends if you halt it. The creature is ever more than...
Okay, so does it take half damage on a save?
I would assume so, because
Okay.
it's still dealing damage, but it's not grappled.
Okay.
So I have to roll 3d6. 1, 2, 3. Ew. 5.
Takes 5 damage. Okay, anything else, Krios?
Yes. I'm going to... No, I'm going to actually attempt a Daunting Roar.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, some of these things are frightened of you. This Chimera is frightened. Okay, I'm assuming you don't fear the crew, or you don't make them afraid, I should say.
Yeah.
So they don't have to actually save. And yeah, you successfully see the Chimera's many heads all drop their jaws at once, and their eyes go wide as they stare at you. And it's sort of like a cat backing down from a bigger batter cat.
Lovely. Get the fuck away from our airship, right? Making it sushi.
Okay, anything else, Krios?
No, that is my turn.
Okay, this Chimera is stunned, and it's stunned till Murdoch's turn, or does the stun wear off at
the end of my next turn?
Okay, so it's falling through the air with Murdoch on its back.
Oh God.
Orpheus has to make a death save, which he makes, and then it is Ing's turn. Ing,
Now,
I did put the ballista on the map so that you can use it more easily.
But I'm more concerned here about you saying that this Chimera is falling with Murdoch on its back.
That was Murdoch's choice. Murdoch is not unconscious or anything.
Or right. Are you saying then he has an opportunity to leap off of it on his turn?
Yeah, he's essentially going to ensure that it dies. He'll have plenty of time to pop off. He also has feats built in to prevent fall damage.
Right, and that was it. This one here.
This one to the left is the one Murdoch is riding into the great beyond.
Gotcha. And that's the same one that Krios, the Daunting Roar on?
No, this is the one that was hit by the Daunting Roar.
Okay. All right.
This one's looking injured, by the way, but it seems to be the Manticore that is trying to pop the balloon for whatever.
Yeah. And I can't, like I said, I do have mending guys, but that's like an after we're done fighting thing because it takes 1 minute to cast, so I can't really do anything with mending.
Also, it's not obvious from the map, but yes, the cannon has a 360-degree swivel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will go after this boy with it.
A
Okay,
frosty
17.
giant fires up the list.
Yeah, I need to change the flavor text. But there you go. You do 17 damage. Just ripping through this thing.
Okay.
Anything else?
And,
King?
yeah, I'll use obviously another action to reload, and then we're going to do some more magic stone. Max out the damage, baby.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's looking badly wounded. He couldn't take another round of that.
All right.
Like
And that's
the
the
cumulative
end.
damage.
Yeah. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Gambit is like, well, I guess all of you need me to save you. And he's going to push his way to the edge over here and try to take down the Manticore on his lonesome.
And trip and fall over.
He's like, maybe I'll try this one. And he tries to polymorph the Manticore into a sheep. So that's a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Which the Manticore fails. You hear a very loud bah as it quickly fades away.
All right. Well.
Hey, Peril needs to make a death save. Which she makes. You see a tiny bit of color return to her cheeks. Well, actually you don't because of her mask. I'll say to her hands.
Yeah.
And then it's Murdoch's turn.
Right. Make sure it stays stunned.
Okay, and it's stunned till the end of your
Into
turn,
mine.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're hitting it while it's stunned, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think that should give you advantage, right? Because it's
On the hit, it does.
Yeah.
I forgot to roll with advantage. Doesn't matter. And then
So your 2 hits, you do a total of 15 damage. It looks like.
Yep. So it is incapacitated.
And then I believe you need to spend a key point to keep it incapacitated.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm just checking stuff for it. Go back to the feats. Stunning strike, usability.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Just trying to see.
Yeah, it's still stunned. Go ahead and roll me another luck roll to see if it's going to go splat this turn. I'm going to call this DC 11. So D20, 11 or above.
Nope.
Still not quite, still not a sure thing yet, Murdoch.
And then second hit.
Oh, I did apply the 6 and then the 9 already for your hits. Okay. How many hits do you get per round normally?
Well, that's my second attack.
Okay, your first attack, you had the 20, right? And then 6 damage for that, and the second attack, 21 and 9. You can crit fish for the first attack and just roll me a d20 to see if you had crit that, if you want.
Pretty sure that's what he did with the first attack. Because he only rolled a 13, which wasn't at advantage, so he rolled again and got the 14, which really didn't matter for him.
Right, but he should have rolled like a single one. I'm saying that it looked like he rolled 2 attacks, so I had applied each of those already. But if you wanted to, he could roll a single 20 for the first attack to see if
I mean-
it had crit.
No, I think if you want to just.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll replace the 6 damage with the 11 because I think you're just supposed to get 2 hits, and I
Yeah.
want to move on.
Yeah, because that first 2 must be the 2 rolls.
Yes.
I don't know why it did the damage automatically on that.
Okay. So Murdoch, he hits this thing. He's still out of view of everyone. It's still stunned. You're still falling through the air in this magnificent dance. Pretty sure that it is going to go splat if you can stun it one more time. And then it's Bindle's turn.
All right. Bindle is gonna try to put it at the top right one here.
Okay, let's
So-
see if it can save. Most definitely does not, and takes 15 damage. Pretty big damage for Toll the Dead.
Nice.
It's looking like it could basically be killed from a good hit.
All right. That's Bindle.
Okay. Delphine is not one of the ones down. She is going to turn her attention to the one that looks almost dead and take out her short bow and shoot at it.
Hit it between the eyes.
Yeah, saying, "How dare you attack messengers of Lord Klaus?" Apparently feeling a lot of righteous fury as she maxes damage. And then it's Aylin's turn.
I'm gonna make sure our friends don't die. I'm gonna give them a very warming prayer. Okay.
Nice. So yeah, they wake up, still prone, or still prone.
Yeah.
But no longer unconscious. And you
Okay,
hear one of
so-
them say to you, "Thank you. I thought I was going to be taken to the eternal slumber for sure."
I'm only doing my job. Also for Ing and Krios.
Yay.
And yeah, it's my turn.
Ian and Krios, you're okay to apply that healing yourself?
Yes, it was 11. 11, right? Yeah.
Okay, this Chimera, I think that it is going to try to run away, so it's going to take the disengage action and start flying into the air.
Should hit
60 feet up right now.
Okay. Cannon has a long range.
All right.
Yes. Brassic is going to try to
Oh,
shoot it, but he has disadvantage, unfortunately, because it's too far away.
Mm-hmm.
well, I could also get a swing on it with Sentinel.
Okay, go for it.
Please roll. Target this. Not really.
Yeah, try it without targeting. Sometimes that works better. I don't know what's up with this. I wasn't having this problem in my other games, but MIDI also isn't enabled in my other games. So
Yours
I don't
first.
know if it's MIDI or if it's something else. It's still alive, Krios.
Yeah. Another good hit.
But now its speed becomes 0.
Okay, so it's here, essentially.
Mhm.
Right as it left your range, it got stunned. Okay, Krios.
What's my range on this axe again? 5 feet. Well, I guess I'll go to hop onto the edge of the boat and take a swing.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is a
thanks,
yes.
Buck.
So
Sure.
party, I'm going to say that with that mighty swing, I describe this, Krios.
Chris is just going to take the axe behind him and just cleanly just sever each head on the horizontal swing that he does, and nearly missing the
Damn.
brass stick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, off in the distance below the ship, I'm going to say that Murdoch is continuing to succeed at stunning this thing because honestly, it's incapacitated. So Murdoch, describe this glorious scene as you ride this thing almost all the way down to the ground before jumping off.
So essentially, he's got the back of the manes of the heads. It's a good kitty. You okay? You'll be okay. And then he's like glancing up every now and then, looking, see how the others are doing. And just as he gets the timing right, he sees this getting close to wherever the bomb is, dragging rocks to the sea. And he's like, okay, you have a good long nap now. And just jumps up with his boots flying. And then just kind of hovers there in midair as he watches it splatter. And
Nice.
stay away from the ship.
Okay.
Right.
And with that party, we are out of combat. Your frail crew has survived yet another. Ing, the balloon has taken significant damage.
Yeah, mending.
Yes, you cast, yeah, you cast mending. It takes you a couple of minutes because there are many holes from the manticore. You think that if the manticore another couple good rounds with it, like it had one round of damage from the manticore, right? If it had another round of damage like from the manticore, it would have popped.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ing's going up there mending this thing. He's hanging from the ropes and he's yelling down to everybody, "This is not acceptable. You need to protect the airship." How many times do I have to say, "Don't heal me. Don't heal each other. The airship. Make sure it doesn't hit the airship."
Well,
Yeah.
okay, I'll be sure to apply my healing spell to the airship next time.
No, stop whatever's hitting it.
Delphine gets down on the ground and bows to you in a begging for forgiveness position. And I am sorry I did not protect Lord Klaus' airship better that we
Whose
gave to
airship?
you. It's yours, but it is also from Lord Klaus.
No, that's not how giving it works.
Yes, Master.
We
We will protect the airship better.
You
We understand that it's worth more than our worthless lives.
Put some respect on its name. It's the HMA Ninurta.
Listen. The airship is fine now. I don't think this is necessary.
Yes. She's just like, yes, we will protect the Ninurta. Please, we understand that our lives are nothing compared to its glory.
It's about time you understand that. And if you call it the Dragon's airship one more time, if you gave it to us,
The other three
it is
that are up
my...
here also start bowing before Ing, doing the extra exaggerated begging for forgiveness, but you think they're being sincere. You can
Ing is
roll
literally
insight
just...
if you want to. Yeah.
I realized I was muted the entire time too. This is ridiculous. I gotta stop muting Discord. No. Give her, put some respect on his name, please, and stop saying it cannot be his ship. That's not how it works. Okay, it's our ship.
Yes, Aelin, these people are very well practiced in begging for forgiveness like this, and they seem very sincere. Grios, yes, they seem very sincere.
I kind of feel bad.
I don't. I could get used to this.
Oh boy.
Okay, party, we are about at the end of the session.
Yeah.
Next time I'll have this mining town. I'll also have the stone giants area for you. And
Ing does go below deck and finds a couple mops and hands it to all of them. Starts scrubbing.
They start scrubbing. They are scrubbing the ship like their lives depend on.
I will have no part in this.
Yeah, I'm pretty generous, but mop usually be a bucket and rag.
They're like, yes, you're very generous.
This Aelin, have you never served on a ship before? This is how it works when you captain a ship. That is their job. They're not doing anything other than their job.
They tried their best. They did the best that they could.
Look, this ship is filthy. They are not trying their best if it is filthy. It needs to be clean.
Oh, this is now about the filth. This isn't about like it's almost going down.
It is about all of it. All of it. The ship, everything plays together. Everything is connected. Everything. The cleanliness of the ship is connected to the worthiness of the ship, to the function of the ship. He's just like kind of freaking out right now. It's the ADHD. He's just kind of really going wild, and it is all connected.
Fucking listen here. Listen here. Calm down. Calm the fuck down.
Chris is just gonna come up on and give him a good old smack on the back of the head, like.
I gave Maple a reason to use the spell.
You need to check the chill pill, bitch.
Since this seems to be all good fun and Lunga seems to be down for it, yes, Lunga, if you want to, you can go ahead and roll the charisma save if you like.
Yeah, which I will most likely fail. But yeah, I will definitely 100%. This kind of shit's funny. Yep. See, told you.
Okay.
Chill pill.
So Ing just had a chill pill. It doesn't affect how you feel about the ship per se, but you're now like not as worked up about it.
Yeah,
what is Ing like in this?
Yeah, he kind of just takes a couple of breaths. He's like, you got a point, okay, but it does need to be done, and you know, sometimes you know my need for perfection it gets the better of me, but they have jobs to do.
Yes, it's all fine. Just make sure not to take out your frustration on others. Be gentle with them. They're trying their best.
All I did was hand them mops.
Yeah, they are furiously scrubbing the ship. One of them is over here giving the railing a spit shine.
There's soap for a reason. Don't use your saliva, please.
Meanwhile,
yes, my saliva is unworthy of this fine vessel. And
okay, you see, I did not cause this. They just have low self-worth to begin with, Ayla. That is not my doing.
I noticed that.
Murdoch had eventually returned, and he just like propped Indian style on the edge of the ship, eating some cheese and feeding Whiskers some cheese. As he just
welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Don't mind the other one. It went flat.
Good. I'm assuming seeing you and not the Manticore means it ended well.
Very well. Very indeed. I told it stop bugging us and bugging the ship.
Yeah, how about
I love how none of us seem to care that the DM said that's the end of the session. We're like, no, we're gonna keep this going.
Well, I mean, just so long as you aren't really expecting me to set a new scene. If you want to keep going with your role play on the airship, I'm not going to stop you. But since you are, I think I will take this opportunity to make the ring-scaled ornament for Krios in the background.
Let's just all have a nice cup of tea and a gentle, calm discussion about how to not treat our crewmates.
Yeah, don't talk about Auntie.
That's it.
Okay.
As we probably heard, there's such thing as walking the plank, but you won't be walking because I'll be tossing.
Nice.
Alright.
Your only prayer is to hope that I put the rope on.
Oh my god. Well,
Well, party, I think that you have figured out your ship and your crew, and it seems like the role play is calming down for now.
yeah.
Next time, you will set down in that mining town whose name is eluding me this exact moment, and you will learn some more about the stone giants. And it seems like you have decided to go after the giant tribes one by one, so I will start preparing the others as well, including the cloud giants, because I mean, it's not Krios's auntie you're going after, it is the evil countess that literally her and her husband told you
Hey.
about.
Oh, well, then we gotta get the auntie in power then.
Mm.
It wasn't me who decided to announce. Well, you guys are getting close to endgame. No. We have giants to do. We have.
Okay. Yep, you can definitely do that.
Listen, we gotta grind that XP to get maximum levels for the end boss.
Okay, if you're going to do that, yes, you'll get at least a couple extra levels.
And meanwhile, I'm that guy that just runs around doing the side quest, doesn't give you any experience. I'm like, ooh, shiny. Ooh, look at this shiny. Ooh,
Oh my
look at
gosh.
this. That's yeah. I don't-
I guess that
Nice.
makes me the tired healer who just walks around just telling people to not go
Listen,
into danger, but they keep
Do you
doing
see the size of this airship? Okay, a garage for that in the villa is going to take quite a bit of money. Okay, so you know I got to basically build a hangar addendum to the villa. So you know,
You have to prep and invest.
Yes, I'm sure you want to fulfill your dreams, and I'll support them.
well, Aelin, there was a room set aside for Winter, but Winter apparently has gone off to live her life doing something else. So I suppose you could have her room.
Oh.
You may have to give it back to her if she comes back, though. That's all I'm saying.
I definitely won't fight her on that. God knows I couldn't win.
Is there any? What would you call the size past gargantuan?
Monstrous.
Monstrous.
Uber gargantuan.
Godly.
Yeah. I don't think the game has
Planet-sized?
I don't think the game has decided that anything exists beyond that size.
Nope.
God. Yeah, I hope not.
Nothing official, anyways.
Jeez.
Yeah, I guess
Jurassic.
yeah. I guess at
It's the
that
best-
point, you count as a vehicle instead of a creature.
No. That's the best part about homebrew. You can just make up your own shit.
True.
Yeah, you know, it's 10 by 10 squares. It's called ginormous.
God.
And so begins the Fire Nation.
Oh no.
If we do actually level up to the point where we do end up getting up to like level 14 or so, when I rage, I end up going from large to huge. I could choose between large or huge.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get a largest, you go to huge size at that point. Yep.
Yeah. And if
Yeah.
Aang enlarges me, that would make me colossal.
Yep.
And if I take my potion of growth,
You'll be a freaking,
which I have 2 of,
you'll be a titan among titans.
Yeah.
oh, does that make me the size of a god?
Damn. Your such thing is too big. It's not the size, it's what you do with it.
And that's when the
Wow.
Terrest wakes
Wow.
up, breaks out of the earth, sees you, nopes out, goes back to the tunnel.
God.
Big enough to scare a Tarrasque. That is to be feared.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, there is some pretty cool stuff too. You know, like at level 14 for artificers. That's I believe it's level 14 where I do it, or maybe it's level 15. But there's basically you become Iron Man. You fly around and shit. Shoot, your arms shoot out. Some crazy stuff.
A Tarrasque is gargantuan.
Yeah, I don't think you would expect anyone to be as big or bigger than it.
All right, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna chill and watch anime in bed, and go to sleep after that. So I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, that's it. All right,
Sounds
guys.
good. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you next
Have a
week.
good night.
I had a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
So
It
did
sounded
I.
like you did too. I look forward to next time. Okay.
Yeah.